villainess. But I had to music because I'm gonna be uploading this to YouTube and there's some copyright stuff. Just imagine some music. Like boom boom. Boom boom boom. Oh. Oh. I'm not interested in this man. I want the blondie. Edmund. Look, there he is. Who? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna skip the rest of this. I'm gonna watch this again off stream when I can listen to the music. But yeah, let's see. Other sound is gonna be working, but you heard that clicky? How do I start? Oh, it's starting. Okay. Do you see that purple rose? That's like a reference to me. No, I'm just kidding. Am I supposed to? Oh. Shall we begin? What is your season of birth? Fall. Continue. A fall birth? What lovely scents. Soil, leaves, and decay. Excuse me? Okay. Regardless of your unfortunate birth, you must move onwards. What is that? You feel that something is lacking? You would like some way to make this more about you? Very well. Your tastes are the highest priority. What is your food of choice? No capitals or spaces allowed. Food of choice is boo. How about, can I? Okay. On there. Kebab. Does that work? I mean, I kind of like that food, but maybe I should pick something else. I like sandwiches. Bolognese is also nice. I want to be more classy though. I don't want to be like kebab. Out of all the food in the world, do you not like kebab? Kebab is amazing. A little act. Oh no, I actually changed color. That's gonna confuse me. What is my food of choice, man? What? I would have said pizza, but I'm currently really tired of pizza. I'm just gonna type in my favorite food. That's my favorite dish. I'll just go with that. I don't get to eat it often, but it's my favorite. Okay, let's go. You have exquisite taste in your mouth. Anyway, excuse me. You swapped back? Now you're purple! That's not blue! Are you expecting more questions? More focus on your desires? The time has passed. After all, yours is not the only story. Oh my god. Not the only story. The only story. Your story? It kind of scared me. It's blue on my side. Oh, maybe I have better No. Chapter 1, Wheel of Fortune. It's fine, just say purple. The purpose of existence is that one should become conscious. Carl Jung. Or Jung? Oh, you didn't see the name. Excuse me. Getting DDLC flashbacks over here? Yeah, that scared me. How about now? Yeah, that is blue. Oh yes, look at me like that. Look at me with murderous intent. Why is it zooming in on him? Do they know? What would you wish the world to be shaped by? Justice. You value correcting wrongs. It is always interesting to see what is fixed by undoing harm and what is broken. No, come back! What do you do in face of a challenging problem? Follow the rules. Rules provide a key for solving a problem, so long as your problem is a lock that fits. Oof. That is true. I feel like we're getting hazed right now. Banana pronto! Hi! Also, Simblade, thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. Which is more important to you? Find love through forgiveness, to love yourself and your own strength. Yeah, love myself, fuck everyone else. Loving and respecting yourself can help you overcome many trials. Are you willing to extend that love and respect to others as well? No. Is this a dating game or investigation? Yeah, kinda both. Kinda both. This is... Ah shit, wait, I forgot something. Save the Villainess, which is a villainous game. I don't know if you heard of that genre. Basically, we play as the villain, and these men, they're trying to kill us, usually. And we are here to prevent that. I forgot. Let me put that in here. That's us! Okay, I think. Why am I bleeding? Why are we bleeding? Where am I? Who am I? And why am I in a strangely moving carriage? Strangely moving carriage with comfortable seat cushions. Okay, I love how that's her first thought. Very comfortable seat cushions. I almost feel as though this carriage is resting on elephants. Elephants atop an even bigger tortoise, as it slowly swims through space. Are you okay? Did you hit your head? No, I will not be distracted. Why do I not remember anything? After all, while I know that I sleep soundly, this entire situation is very strange. You understood that metaphor? I didn't. Where is it from? Oh, reference. Hold on. I do remember something. I know that I sleep soundly. Unfortunately, that is not exactly the most useful knowledge to remember. Perhaps I can recall something else if I think deeply? What else do I remember? I know that I can catch feed fish with my amazing dancing skills. Wait, what? Feed fish? But this fact is not going to be useful to me right now. I have more immediately important things to remember. I need to remember. Fuck, I can't read. For one, what kind of person was I? The most amazing wolf girl. With roses in her ears, you know? Whatever. Why am I traveling somewhere in a slow-moving carriage on lush, comfortable, yet oddly ominous cushions? Why are you bleeding? Why is your dress ripped? What happened to you? Did watch an anime similar but completely different where she kept dying to the same person each time she died differently in the title. Yeah, there's a lot of that genre basically. It's my favorite, like, I guess, light novel, visual novel, and all that genre. I love reading those. Why is my neck so sore? Gotta reach up to touch it. It's gonna be blood. Yeah, she married the person instead. Yep. Gotta love those where they end up with the villain. My next life as a villainess, all routes lead to doom. Yeah, I mean, yes, but at some point, because I read the manhwa, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, But at some point, the story got repetitive, you know, and it went nowhere, and it took too long. Anyway, well, now I have another question. Plus, she doesn't end up with the guy that I wanted to end up with. I'll take him. Why is my hand covered in blood when I touch my neck? Someone trying to kill me right now? Are these incredibly large cushions murder weapons? Why do I know how to murder someone with a cushion? I have to calm down. If I'm going to survive and determine what is happening, I have to be serene. Which is hard to do when my neck is covered in blood. Serene. Think serene thoughts. At least my head is still attached to my strangely sore neck. Girl, forget the cushions, I know, right? Because apparently I know what it would be like to have my head not attached to my neck. It's not helping my serenity. Serene. I am serene. I have a head. I have a neck. They are delightfully connected. I have to keep my head. Good, good follow-up thought. Losing my head would be fatal. Figure. You can read that yourself. I'm vulnerable, injured, and cannot remember anything remotely useful. I need to find some information that can help me. Even if this carriage is moving very strangely, something has to be making it work. Move! Okay. I can hear the horses pulling it, and if horses are pulling it, someone must be guiding them. Excuse me? Are you kidnapping me? If I yell out the window. That is odd. The window does not appear to open. Perhaps if I yell loudly, the driver will hear me? Yeah, probably. Hello, Mr. Carriage Driver. Could you please tell me where we are going? We can edit the dialogue and post, don't worry, Wolfie. No. He's not answering me. Well, if the driver is not doing his job properly, I suppose he would choose not to answer me. So I've realized with my extensive memory of about 10 minutes, if you want to get something done, do it yourself. So what should I investigate first? Oh, you again. So you need a little additional assistance. One might even say, help. As always, I live to serve. For certain definitions of serve and live. Capturing Hearts, a guide. Oh, never mind. The Villainess Survival Guide, an instruction manual. Ominous. I mean, she's pretty not gonna lie. Yeah. Congrats! You have found yourself in possession of one villainess. In order to help your villainess succeed, you will need to know the following information. Okay, table of contents. Night, day... Oh, jeez. Okay, let's just... Okay. Is this too loud, guys? I'll turn it down a bit. So is that girl in the game? Oh, man. Don't make me blush. Pete for free? Oh my god, Eugen. The moon represents nighttime. It is harder to see in the nighttime. Also, people are more likely to try to murder you. On the positive side, at least your terrifying nightmares and heartfelt conversations with potential murderers might be useful. The sun represents daytime. Many clues are easier to find if there is light and people are awake to speak with you. Not all clues are helpful. Not all people tell the truth. The narrator will not be responsible for any injury, irritation, emotional complications, or prolonged rashes that result from gathering clues. The combination of the sun and moon represents an unusual time. Sometimes one's villainess might encounter a time that is neither night nor day. Strange things might happen when time is no longer in effect. Stranger than taking advice from a talking book? You be the judge. Yeah, I can't trust the narrator all the time, but this is gonna be fun with my trust issues. Symbols to guide your choices. Okay, the heart represents a love choice. Sorry, it's so much reading, I'm not used to it. One second. What? Okay. I think I'm good now.
It's time to drink water.
Man!
It's time to drink water.
Okay, anyway. One cannot buy love, but one can decide whether they wish to gain love or to lose it. Do you want romance for your villainess? Do you want something else? Should you care more about impending murder than manipulating emotions? Okay. The red hearts represent an affection-raising choice. Is your dream to find love? When a love choice is made and you see the red hearts rise into the air, love is being increased. Truly, love is all you need, so long as you do not care about pesky details like staying alive. Black heart represents an affection-lowering choice. Okay, I'm not gonna read all of this out again. You can take your time to read that for a second, because I need to save my voice so we can make it through this. The magnifier represents a deductive choice. Okay, I need to read this. Do you like solving mysteries? Whether you do or not, you must to survive. If you make incorrect deductive choices, your villainess will face a terrifying ending. But perhaps there are things you can only learn when all hope is lost. Okay, the purple butterfly represents a correct deduction choice. Okay. The red butterfly represents a failed deduction choice. Wait, okay. You made a correct deduction. You can then bask in smug satisfaction until the next murder attempt. Oh. That is funny. Okay. Further tips and tricks. Should you wish to receive fewer direct clues from me and no longer see hearts or butterflies after choices, you can choose to act as a detective rather than view this as a story. You can make this transformation within settings. Oh, that's what that is. This game was literally made for you. Yeah. If you have previously visited, you also have the control to skip through this tale. I hope my service is as subtle, I think, as you are. There might be other hints and tricks for you to discover, but only if you can find a way to. Okay. Exit. Should you wish to revisit my existence or read further notes of use, you may seek me at any time at the sign of the butterfly. Okay. Solve the mystery. Write the story. Yeah! You got this. We're gonna save her, guys. Trust me, I am a villainous pro. We're not gonna die. We're gonna seduce the emperor. Wait, what? Was he an emperor? No, crown prince? We're gonna seduce the crown prince, get in that comfy castle, and live happily ever after. See? Don't worry. Do not quote me on that. Do you believe you already know it all? I do not need guidance. Let us hope for your own sake that you are as knowledgeable as you believe you are. You're not the game calling me out already. So what should I investigate first? I don't know. Maybe looking outside of you, so these cushions must hide secrets. My clothing might have pockets. I will definitely not be able to find anything in my pockets. How do you know? Because I do not appear to have pockets. Okay, I didn't know they have no pockets. The biggest mystery is, how did I not become naked trying to walk in this outfit? Yeah, where are the straps? How did you do that? How are these rags staying on my body? I don't need to diss it like that, it's beautiful. Yeah, let's look outside then. Still, I need to solve my immediate problem. Why am I riding in this fancy carriage while wearing this dissolving outfit? This dress looks like something that had survived numerous attempts to destroy it, and then was used to birth several puppies. What? Hungry puppies. So, oh, you okay? My head also hurts. Was I in distress while it was attacked by hungry puppies? Was that something from one of the books I used to read? So apparently I read. That is probably useful to know. In fact, this dress looks like something a beggar from a book would wear. Nah. Not this, like, fancy. But when I look closer, this dress appears to have once been very beautiful. This was not cheaply made. Okay. This dress also appears to have been damaged not just by wear, but by force. The dress and I have also not been washed for weeks based on the overwhelming smell. What? Wallace, hello! If I'm in this fancy carriage, why could I not change out of this ragged dress? What happened to me? I'm sure we got kidnapped. And we've been held captive for weeks. Oh, I could not change because I was a prisoner. Purple! That means it's right! Yeah, guys. Yeah, I'm 500 IQ. Based on the original quality of the dress, this was not made for someone who was poor. Hello, we be stinking? Yeah. This was a dress made for a wealthy woman. Why is it in such terrible condition? Was I kept in a place where I could not clean myself? Or changed into something else? A place like a prison? I certainly feel tired and hurt enough to have been imprisoned. I'm not bleeding anymore. I mean, she's not bleeding anymore. I keep thinking we're playing as her, but we're just helping her. Hopefully, I'm not being moved from one prison to another. Even more importantly, I hope that wherever this carriage is going, they will allow me to wash myself and my dress. Although I'm not sure either of us will survive water at this point. So what should I investigate? Look outside. Surely I can learn something useful from where we are traveling. Let us see what the curtains are hiding. Perfect. Forest. Yeah, that's exactly my face right now. Opening the curtain and staring out the side window was not my most useful idea. There are many trees, but even with those strange flickering lights, it is too foggy and dark to see much of anything else, including the front of the carriage. Someone must be driving me, but there is something very strange about the way we are moving. The carriage is moving so slowly that I cannot feel the ground moving beneath us. It almost feels as if we are going back and forth in the same place. The driver has also never spoken to me, even when I yelled to get his attention. Should I be concerned? I am concerned that I did not hire this driver. Purple, let's go. As beautiful as this carriage is, it obviously belongs to someone with a lot of money. I do not seem to like the kind of person who would own this carriage. Oh, I do not seem like the kind of person who would own this carriage, sorry. And the driver is not treating me as if I am paying his wages. Servants listen to the person who is paying them. The driver's not listening to me, yeah? We stay winning with these choices? Yeah, I told you I'm a pro. I might not have my best interests in mind. So what should I investigate? Yes, we look at the cushions. Cushions cannot be this beautiful and this terrifying without having secrets hidden in them. I will find everything you're hiding from me, even if I have to rip you apart by hand. Oh no. Don't destroy it. That's so pretty. Hello, ninjas. Wait, ominous cushions. Okay. Attack it? Just gonna rip it apart. Cushions are unmoved. Oh. I'm too weak. What if we just keep going? We still have determination left. Oh god. The cushions loom ominously. Oh, you're getting somewhere, guys. You go again. Can I... Okay. I can skip that a tiny bit. Oh. The cushions are too ominous? What do you mean? Defeated? What? These cushions are both beautiful and made of material much stronger than me. What should be defeated? Did they defeat me? Yeah, they're gonna stand up and fight back. I've been defeated by cushions. Perhaps there's something I can learn from this experience. Okay. That's just fighting tutorial, I guess. Thought we'd gotten the game over? Same. The cushions are staring back ominously. These cushions must be wildly expensive, like this carriage. Its ornaments contain enough gold to fund a small nation. Whoever I am, I know when something is expensive, even though based on my condition, I am not an expensive person. Therefore, this is not my beautiful carriage. This is not my beautiful ride. Carriage belongs to a wealthy owner, someone I do not remember taking me to a place I do not know. And why would this owner of this expensive carriage want to provide comfort to me? Cushions are a trap. Wait, actually, I'm not sure what to pick. I'm being taken from where I was harmed, maybe? It would make the most sense, but... Okay. I kinda wanted to go for the cushions are a trap. I was injured, ragged, and about one gust of wind from being blown away into the sky before getting into this carriage. I was not well enough to sneak onto this carriage, and I could not have gotten in here by accident. Another reason that I could not have sneaked into this carriage is that even though the driver does not seem to care about me, he must know I'm here. I even called out to him. That means that someone has deliberately placed me in this carriage and on these cushions. You need to do a cushion run eventually. Yeah, I guess. This means that someone removed me from the place where I had been harmed to put me on these terrifyingly comfortable cushions, even though I look and feel as ragged as my dress. The person who brought me here, my patron, did not treat my injuries or provide me with new clothes or a bath. But perhaps they thought the cushions would cure me? Maybe they're bringing you to a place where you can be treated. Would anyone notice if I took the cushions with me when I left? They are the only support I have right now. So what should I investigate? Oh. I really looked at my hands. I know I was injured earlier and had blood on both my... Okay guys, I need to take it slow with reading. So I don't get a headache. God damn it. Cushions are the new love interest. And I was injured earlier and had blood on both my right hand and my neck. Perhaps I can learn more by looking closely at my hands. It also feels like it was split in two and I want to know why. A good place to start would be for me to find the source of the blood that was on my hands when I touched my head and neck. So let me see if my right hand has any clues for me. Does not make any sense. There was blood on my hand. I know there was. Yeah, it's just gone. I need to touch my neck again. This is bizarre. Not only is the blood without a source, there no longer seems to be any blood at all. I cannot feel any injuries. I cannot even detect any bandages or stitches to stop the bleeding I felt. What is happening? Even the blood that was there earlier is gone now. My hand and neck are completely clean. Even if I could heal in minutes, the blood on top of the wound should still be there. I don't understand what is happening, but I do have another hand. Perhaps that hand will not betray me? Punches her neck, like with the cushions. No! So what does my left hand have to offer? No blood on it. Neither calluses nor scarring. Never dug dirt with these nails. Yeah, she got pretty hands. She's flexing with her hands right now. I feel as if whoever I'm liked... What? Whoever I am like crooking fingers at people. The finger crooking muscle is well developed. Otherwise there's a faded circle around the bottom of my forefinger. Oh, yeah, look. There was probably a ring. Yeah, I had recently removed a long-worn ring. Why would I have a ring mark on the forefinger of my left hand unless... Yeah, guys, was I engaged? Oh no, married? Unless it's the plot of a very naughty book. I'm sure that a lover would not have tossed me half naked and injured into a carriage by myself. Oh. My taste in lovers was very much like the state of my body right now. Oh no, they both stink. What should I investigate? Your head. Good news is that my feet are still attached to the rest of my body. Bad news is... there's a reason for my feet to be hurting. Back with some crunchy fries, fried chimkin and gravy. Okay, I was in until the gravy. Oh damn, yeah, those are shackle marks. She's definitely been shackled. I hate disrespecting the ominous cushions, but this is the only place of enough light to see my feet. Not only are my feet filthy, there's a strange inconsistent bruising around my ankles. Yeah. Oh? Oh. Good up. How did I get a ring of bruises around my ankles? You've been shackled. Never put your feet inside a bear trap. Yeah. Something was attached to my feet. But not a bear trap. You're tied up and not in a good way. Guys, chill. I know it's feet, but don't make me censor them. No matter how hard I grip my ankles, I could not possibly create this kind of damage. It looks like something was attached to my ankles. Something that was heavy and hard enough to badly bruise them. Was I shackled? What happened to me? It's fine, it's not yours either way. More importantly, how did someone with heavy shackles on their ankles manage to get out of those shackles? So what would be the one job I could have that would allow me to be in and out of shackles regularly? What? If I am a failed magician, I'm going to be very angry. So what should I investigate? Oh, no more investigation, it is time to deduce. I have realized. No more choices for you. I have learned my lesson. Left to your own devices, you will choose to fight cushions. I must find a way to convince you to make better choices. You understand what this is? No, not the concept of knowing what you are doing. You understand what this is. This is a lock. L-O-C-K. What does a lock do? Yes, it locks. In this case, one of your options is locked. Because of your previous terrible choices, the path that would proceed to a better future is close to you. Only because I was fighting the pillows? GG make clever choices, or rather, if the villainess makes clever choices. A better path will be unlocked and available. Wait, do not be too eager to ignore the path that will end in failure. In a world of many possibilities, there are some things you can only learn when all hope is lost. Will you lock yourself to the story you most want to hear, or can you open yourself to the truth? I have realized... Oh, okay, never mind. The cushions did not lose the game for me already. It's unlocked. All good, Eugen. Don't worry. Well, I might not remember my name. I remember power. Unfortunately, I also know that I currently have none. I was injured and imprisoned, lost a long-term engagement or marriage. Hello, Zuri! Hello, thank you for the raid, welcome. What's up? How's it going? Because I think I can make the game louder again. Hello, we are trying to survive versus hot men right now. Yes. But yeah. Welcome, welcome. It's the dino dance. Let me drop your follow. Let's go. I'll check you out later. Your model looks cute. Thank you. Just watch the trailer for this game. Oh. Did you play the demo? Which is also what I'm doing. This is not how I always lived. Yeah. Hello, kitty! You should pin the Kickstarter V. Yeah, let me do this here and then pin it. That's a good idea because I was gonna just drop it every now and then. Just here to say hi and avoid getting spoiled. Okay, well, thank you for stopping by. Maybe I'll catch you streaming this as well. You're streaming it on Friday, right? You need to swap to PC. Oh, thank you for the gifted pronto. Let's go. I mean, Kitty, I'll see you in about 3 hours anyway for backrooms. So, now be gone, Kitty. And Vina completes the game. Is she gonna fall asleep and isekai into the game? Oh god, I kind of want to, but I don't. I don't want to leave Marvin behind. I would not survive because I wouldn't be able to romance any of the men. Maybe if there was a woman, I could romance her to get out of that place. Anyway. Okay, my clothes are only attached because they were made of thin, expensive material. Let's go. How else could they survive both prison and hungry puppies? My poor fingers have obviously never faced a choice more serious than which servant to crook my pointer finger at before I wound up here. I can safely say it is because I used to be someone with wealth and spectacular taste and lace. Yet I was somehow imprisoned by powerful enemies, possibly because they were offended by my sense of style. Yeah, totally. However, someone with even more power rescued me out of prison and placed me in their expensive carriage. Okay. Can use that to survive. But we are trapped with a driver that refuses to speak. Just need a moment to think. Why are you zooming in there? Okay, I thought someone was gonna knock on that window. Excuse me, butterfly? Could have sworn I saw a light in the window. Am I imagining things? For a moment I felt more real and less like a creature lost in a strange dream. Yeah, great art. More importantly, was that light someone coming to meet the carriage? That gives me an idea. One of the patron who pulled me out of prison had the power to rescue me. Has both money and political power. Sorry, I'm skipping a lot of text right now, but I don't want a migraine. Power that people obviously respect. Uh-oh. No more hoofing. Whee! Stopped. I have a bad feeling about what the driver is planning to do by stopping in the middle of nowhere with no destination in sight. Oh god, I've no way to protect myself. With apologies to the revolution, I'm going to have to use the most ancient path to power. Name dropping the most powerful person I know. Thank goodness you are here, Mr. Driver. I'm glad you came to speak to me about speeding up the pace of our journey. Why is it so dark? After all, when I look out the window, I can see the light of my patron ahead. My patron is obviously impatient of how slowly we are traveling. At this rate, my patron will be here before you even reach the front of the carriage again. That would be unfortunate for you. After all, while I support the rights of workers who have needed rests, not all powerful people are so understanding. If my patron is already coming out to meet us, they might be concerned at the delay. Still, no matter what consequences you face for your bravery, I will support you. I will still be there for the revolution, comrade. Power to the workers who make the country and this carriage run. Driver's like, what the fuck, lady? Did it work? He just left. He's like, she cray. I knew name dropping the owner of the carriage was the ways to survive. The rights of the working class are very important, but sometimes you need to have the power to purchase large carriages to make things happen. That was a weird noise. Finally, I'm getting somewhere. Perhaps this time I shall even remain conscious. On PC, hello. Purpose of existence is that one should become conscious. Chapter 2. The Tao. Uh-oh. Do not like. There is no coming to consciousness without pain. I just realized this whole time it was windowed for you guys, sorry. I'm a pro streamer. Romance. I want to click on it. Love. I want to click on it. Betrayal. Okay. Oh, I got scared. I clicked on love and then betrayal popped up. What? Villainess? Betrayal. Villainess. Can't be a streamer without scarf. There's so many stories that can take you on journeys to your dreams and nightmares. You imagine yourself the hero. Why can I not pronounce heroine? They're not hero. How do you pronounce it in English? I only know German right now. Heroine. I'm done. Female hero in every one of them. Hero. Okay, someone needs to teach that to me later. Wallace, when we play Backrooms, can you teach me how to pronounce that? Thank you. Do you remember your sanctuary from a cruel and unforgiving world? Do you remember the hours spent reading until your eyes were so dry you could no longer weep? Yes. Ooh. I'm gonna get motion sick. So many charming stories featuring swooning sweethearts who could overcome all obstacles to their love. Yeah. You have spent countless hours with perfect princes, icy northern dukes, and charming childhood friends. That is sadly true. It's always the same three kind of love interests. Is that the same as the drug heroine? That's weird. But it's easy enough to leave a story hanging. Can you do the same with your own life? Can you walk away when you are trapped in a story? It's not quite the same. Okay, never mind then. I got baited. You may not have realized, but you are trapped in a tale you once knew well. The power to write your own story. What would you want for yourself? Power, love, or something else entirely? Money! You are alone and do not know who or what you can trust. Do you seek to keep that isolation, or will you take the risk to reach out? Hero in. Like that, or hero ein. It's so weird. It's like a tongue breaker. Above all else. Oh, man, okay, wait. How to pronounce
Heroin.
heroin?
Heroin. Heroin. Heroin.
Heroin.
Heroin.
Heroin. Okay. Oh,
Heroin.
heroin. Okay, that's the.
Heroin.
It sounds like the drug.
Heroin.
Heroin. Wait, I can practice? Wait. Heroin. What? It's saying you may have added. Oh, how to improve. Try listening to the pronunciation a few times. Okay. Because I was listening to the British one. Okay, wait. Heroin. I can hear it.
Heroin.
Heroin. Make sure that you're in a quiet location. Try again. Heroin. What do you mean, rue? Try to say rue instead of rue. Heroin. Ooh, you may have added an R? What the fuck do you mean? Okay. I won't stand for this. I won't stand for this. Okay, guys. We're gonna do this together now. Okay? Okay, see. It's telling me I added an R. Right? Okay.
Heroin.
Heroin. You may have mispronounced. What? Okay, let's go for British.
Heroin.
Heroin. How do I? Why can you not practice the British one? Wait, I'm blind. Yeah, you can't. You can only practice American.
Heroin.
Heroin. You what? Okay, anyways, we move on. Sorry, that had to be done. It's the Pretty Wolf VTuber who was playing Dark Souls 2. Yes, hello. You're trying to pronounce hero. Wait, guys, what did I Google? How? Okay, I did look at the right word. I thought I was looking at the drug. Okay, anyway. We'll come back. Okay. Single wrong choice, a moment of inappropriate hesitation, and you will not live to leave this cursed story. I'm here for a little bit before sleep. Welcome. Stuff that you were saying it right. Heroin. I can do it, guys. I can say it. If you would protest that sweet stories should not have such danger, remember that not everyone in such tales can be loved by their creators. Sounded right? Well, let's go. In the magic of storytelling, for the heroine to succeed, there must be something to succeed against. Every time that word comes up, I'm gonna be like, if there is a heroine, there must also be a villain or a villainess. However, the devil is in the details. Just move along, V. Shut up. I can't. I don't want to get bullied for my pronunciation. All hope is not lost. Perhaps you can shine a light on what is wrong with this world. Vina becomes more like the train AI, the more she learns. Yeah, at some point I'm just gonna talk with that tone. What is the balance between your sins and your glory? Trust your judgment, or be weighed as undeserving. Shall we remember? Tale you have forgotten. Shall it end as it began? The story awaits. Let's go as a book. There was more GLaDOS. Once upon a time, there was a lovely heroine who wanted to be loved. Her golden locks and deep blue eyes showed that she was worthy of the kind of devotion that can only be found in dreams. Though she was but a commoner in a land of noble magicians, her power and beauty made her a flower rising out of the filth of her birth. All those who knew this heroine told her how special she was, and that she was destined to find love with one as special as herself. Yet her beloved was engaged to a wicked noblewoman. Wait, that's us. Could the heroine capture her beloved's heart and win their happily ever after? First, the heroine had to overcome the most terrifying of opponents, her beloved's fiancé. I'm pretty sure they're talking about us. The villainess. I would buy that audio package from my GPS. What would she say if there was a speed camera, Eugen? Speed up! There's a speed camera! Speed the fuck up! Oh, goddamn. Does it feel as if you're getting nowhere? There are many stories, many truths in this world. This is the one you need to know now. Lady Jane Neville. Who would have thought? Speed camera ahead. Go set on your record. Order! Order! Sorry. I will have order in this court! I'm presiding over this trial and I will have order. Two voices. Oh, how pretty. Stop hammering. Oh. Lady Jane Neville. It was like a wordplay of her name. You can make villain out of a word. Okay, wait, I'm just gonna turn this on a kind. You stand accused of harassing a promising and productive citizen of the great kingdom of Carcosa. Okay, guys, in every villainous story, the villainess, like the heroine, she goes for the villainous fiance and makes them break up, and then the villainess gets killed and accused of bullying her and whatnot. Yeah, just for so you understand what's happened. You believe yourself to be above the law. You understand the seriousness of your situation. You have no defenders, there are no supporters to speak for you, and your own fiancé has... If I might interrupt. And the fiancé just so happens to be Prince of the Kingdom. Exactly, it's always like that. Not until the verdict is pronounced. This is an impartial court. Lady Jane must be sentenced to execute. I insist. As the fiancé of Lady Jane Neville, I invoke my legal right to speak to her fate. Oh, it's my fiancé. Proceed. Does the court truly wish to make such a quick decision on her fate? To truly reflect on and understand her actions, she must be removed from this situation. I call for exile. Oh shit. That's not so bad. Better than execution. Order! I will have order! I'm sorry. Okay, anyways, back to normal. By his right and the law of Carcosa, the fiancé of Lady Jane Neville has determined her sentence. Lady Jane Neville is hereby condemned to exile. So all this time, you are the one who planned this. My fiancé, my beloved, my betrayer. Who is it? Show his face. I wanna punch it. How dare you break up with me? If I can't have you, no one can. Exile for one without support is the same as execution. I mean, yeah, true. That's why we're in the carriage, yeah. They're bringing us away. But why am I so beat up? That's the question. How attached are you to your head, my lady? Very. What in the name of ominous cushions was that? I think I just barely survived a potential murder attempt from my silent carriage driver. Was that murder attempt connected to my dream? My dream that I became the villainess in a terrible romance novel that I do not remember reading? That would explain why I'm in a rag-covered why I am a rag-covered amnesiac who has a strong understanding of guillotines. Whoops. Obviously, a brilliant woman like me would normally play the role of the heroine, but someone must have decided that the villainess could use my investigative genius. This all means that I'm currently trapped in the body of Lady Jane Neville, a woman whose name has evil written right in it. Yeah, look, Jane Neville. Evil. If I want to survive, I must use my investigative genius to determine who wants to get rid of Lady Jane. Is everybody an answer? However, if the dream is true, then Lady Jane was mostly loved by the heroine and Lady Jane's fiancé for being in the way of the romance. Can probably write villainous with it too, but there's no S. I called for exile. Yeah. Based on a dream, Lady Jane's fiancé obviously wanted her to die miserably in exile, only to have his plans foiled by a patron who broke Lady Jane out of prison. Does not take an investigative genius to see that Lady Jane's fiancé will want her dead if she has somehow escaped exile. Who are these people? How could a high-ranking noblewoman like Lady Jane Neville be imprisoned for bullying in the first place? You're a lady, not miss. Yeah. Who cares? The important thing is that I find a way to survive this bad romance. Yeah. Serene, I am serene. I'm much smarter and better looking than any terrible writer of adulterous romance. I am now Lady Jane Neville, and I will stop any murderous fiancé with both subtlety and my knowledge of bad romance novels. Yeah, let's go! She's like me for real. A bad romance is that song by Lady Gaga. I need to get out of this carriage first. No, you ain't. Why is that so foggy? That's scary. I did not mean that I wanted to leave that quickly. Frankly, I would be more eager to stop if I could actually tell where we are stopping. Assume this is not another worker's revolt. Surely the driver cannot be acted suspiciously a second time. Hello. Am I meant to leave here? I have so enjoyed our conversations, Mr. Driver. I will miss them wherever it is I am going. Meet a beautiful prince, just run. But I love him. I cannot stay in the carriage forever. Let us hope the night holds something of use. Excuse me. There's a fly. I hate summer, man. Yeah. Somehow this view is even less appealing than it was when I saw it through the window. You leaving? Wait! Are you planning to leave me here? Whoever here is? What am I meant to do now? Hope for enlightenment? Fine then, let there be light. Oh. No, we just came from the border, I think. I think you were brought back. Not so sure though. Like you were saved, maybe? I'm not... I mean, at least that's what she said. That was not at all ominous. This place is not at all suspicious or murderous. What next? Will the dead now call for me? Come closer. Oh. Oh god. That scared me. Oh, it's the butler. Hello. Oh, sorry, I think... I forgot his name because I only care about Edmund. You're cute though. A servant. Ah, that is much better. I have been waiting for you, Lady Jane Neville. Welcome to the house. That confirms that the dream was real. I am trapped in a body of a villainess with amazing hair and poor taste in men. It is reassuring to know that someone in the story is both polite and willing to not instantly murder me. Oh my god, you guys have Genshin brain rot. Yet, if I'm currently the story's villainess, how much can I truly trust this person? I have 1,000 questions to go along with my new name. I cannot afford to ask any questions unless I am very careful. I must be clever, calm, and in control. I must find the perfect way to respond to the servants' welcome. This is a lovely house. Do people often survive the night here? We are doomed. Yes, for certain definitions of survive. That is very comforting. Amazing hair and poor taste in men, it really is you? What do you mean, poor taste in men? I have good taste in men. Excuse me? Are you... Marvin is amazing. I had bad taste before I met him. Let's say it like that, okay? Because that is true. Marvin is an exception, yeah. If by comforting, I mean afraid. This is yet another person out to murder me for Lady Jane's past villainy. Maybe I should see if I can subtly learn their identity. I assume we will be spending some time together. What should I call you that will not make you want to murder me? I am Day who serves. I assume you do not want me to call for Day who serves when trying to survive the night here. You're unable to translate serve into a name. Servant will serve both of us. Marvin is indeed amazing, yes. Maybe clever is an impossible goal for me right now. So instead, I should say something that sounds like I am a perfectly normal non-villainous who knows how to not be suspicious. If this person is dressed as a servant, and I'm supposed to be a noble lady, I should say... I'm gonna be nice. Am I allowed to rest? This has been a difficult night. May I have a bed, a hot meal, and an entirely new life? Not necessarily in that order. I'm currently unable to grant permission for soul transfers, but I'm disappointed in your lack of ambition. What? You must plead for permission. Why not request a new world as well as a new life? What? Can I request a new world then? One without so much exile and adultery? You can request whatever you wish. So will I get a new world if I ask for it? No. What? Are you paid to be mysterious? Not at all. I freely provide that service. I am unsure if you're just being mysterious or if you're trying to delay before we enter the manor. Time is a terrible thing to waste. Shall we proceed? Let us see this charming house. I hope that it and you will meet all my needs. There's both what you need and what you believe you need. The house and I will provide one of these things. Welcome, Lady Jane. May you find what you seek. After you. Where's Edmund? Looks empty. Oh, there's no going back. Hear me out. Let's not survive the hot man. Hello, welcome to the stream, wailing eyes. I kinda do not want to survive the hot man. He started me. People come and go so quickly around here. People come and go as they must. Whether it is fast or slow is a matter of perspective. Stop right there. Have you noticed yet that your perspective is not the same? Of course you have not. Let me try to simplify things. This is Jane. If you move, Jane will move too. See Jane move. Oh! Guys, I swear I was not looking at feet. There will be moments where the perspective changes and you will be able to see things more clearly. Should you look around, you'll be able to score things that might have been hidden. There are voices blocking what you can see. You can hide them from view while you explore. I see. No idea what this game is. Found you through my recommendation. Ah, check the pinned. It's a upcoming visual novel. The name is making me think it is a horror game villainous trope that is popular in Korean manhwas. Yeah! One of us! I think. I love that trope. But yeah, that's exactly that. It's just currently the demo of the game. Pay attention, find what is hidden, but above all else, save the villainess. Yeah. I live for Penelope and Deborah. Let's go! Wait, who's this Deborah though? I think Penelope is probably my favorite. This is Deborah again. Oh, I haven't read hers yet. My favorite ones are definitely the one of Penelope. Like, and then... Fuck! How do I not remember the name of my favorite one? Something... The reason Raeliana, I forgot how to pronounce the name, became the Duke's fiance or something. Fuck, what was it called? No, I feel like an idiot. God damn it. The reason why Raeliana ended up at the Duke's mansion. That one. I read it so long ago, I forgot most of it. Ah, did you finish it? Because they did finish the story and it was so good. It's my favorite. That one was so good. Yes, that one was good as fuck. It was my absolute favorite. I'm not sure, I might have to reread it. Okay. It had... I'm more of a web novel reader. I see. Damn, now I think after this demo, in the upcoming days, I'm gonna read some more. I'm gonna read the one with Deborah in it. Yeah. Make sure I have the tab open so I know to read it. There was also saving the heroine's brother or something. The one with fuck, what's her name? The one with the blood butterflies. Fuck. The first one that put me into the genre was Abandoned Empress. I don't know if that counts as a villainous one, but the first one that got me into that direction was Who Made Me a Princess, and then I read Raeliana and all the other ones. There was one where she could stop the time, like this hourglass that I liked. And OMG, hold on. What's up? Holding. Hold it. I love Who Made Me a Princess so much. Yeah, that was so good. I was checking if I was not confusing the names. Oh, I see. But yeah, huge fan of that trope in genre in general. That's why I'm so excited for this game. Oh shit, sorry. Ooh! You guys can see it. It's a. Don't wave at me! Don't wave at me! Fuck. That's from the developer, the mascot, I guess you could name it. Obviously, I will not be speeding to my room to rest if I cannot stop going around in circles, both literally and figuratively. So what can I say to move things forward? So this is the house, the house. As you can see, my lady, there are no other houses here. Therefore, this is the house. Certainly, everything about the situation is perfectly logical. However, can you tell me something useful? Why is the house alone? Can you tell me something useful? I'm tired, dizzy, and scared that I will be strangled by pillows. Just want one helpful piece of information so I can sleep in peace. Like all else, use is a matter of perspective. Those who are wise can find use in anything. Oh shit, no. Wait, I can save? I just realized I should probably save. Yeah. Fools find use in nothing. I'm not sure, my lady, I have anything of use for you. Calling me a fool. If you like reading novels, I recommend Painting of the Villainess as a Young Lady.
It's time to drink water.
Painting of the...
It's time to drink water.
Oh, her. And there's so many that I started that I didn't finish because the updates stopped or they were too slow. And I forgot about them. There was one of this really sickly one. Yeah, but none really hit as hard as Penelope and Raeliana for me. Sorry, I get overexcited talking about stuff I read. How about you join my Discord and we talk about it there later. Anyways, if you have Discord, I would love to chat with you later. Let's talk about all the villainous stuff. Anyway. Need to find some information that will help me stay safe while living as Lady Jane Neville. I also need to find a way to earn the servants' trust so that they will support me against my murderous former fiancé. Can't afford someone on the brink of death, Ambrosia, and expect me... Oh, you can't offer someone on the brink of death, Ambrosia, and expect... Offer! I can't read. I'm in the server now, and I'm not leaving. Let's go! Okay. Thank you for the follow as well. Today's gonna be a long stream, but I'll be atting you. Yeah. This is a very lovely house that obviously does not always kill people under mysterious circumstances. Yes, I have said as much. I wish more people would appreciate the beauty of hardwood. I appreciate the beauty of... Well, I appreciate hardwood. No, she said it! One brain cell. I could definitely look around and see how wonderful this house is. You really gonna talk about architecture? Because I have no clue. For instance, this is a perfectly normal ceiling. There's nothing strange about having wall paneling, wainscoting on it. Normal manors often have heavy wood panels on their ceilings that might unexpectedly fall down at a moment's notice. That is correct, my lady, though I would suggest you be careful where you stand. Which mean? Why? Is that the secret of the house? Does it destroy people by dropping unexpected wainscoting from the ceiling? That's mostly a matter of timing, and time is always relative. But for all that servant speaks of time being relative, I feel that it is running out for me. So what can I do to extend the clock and learn what I need in order to protect myself? Perhaps I will learn more if I subtly show servant I'm trustworthy. Speaking of timing, you can tell me anything at any time. I'm very trustworthy. Oh, she's not. Oh god, she's so doomed. What the hell happened that you had to write down scamming is not approved? That is not something I execute. Oh, you mean on the Discord? There's lots of ways to scam people. It's hard to explain. I forgot why I wrote it like that. I need to read it later. I think it was in case of art stuff, you know. How wonderful that you are very trustworthy. In which case, the secret of the house, yes, is that we barely have the wainscoting under control. What? It is very difficult to tend to places beyond my reach. I am both ashamed and impressed that you noticed my inability to serve. This is beyond my ability to respond to. Wait, ignoring their obsession with wainscoting, servants said we. This is my chance to discover something useful. That is not the only thing I have noticed. Are there others in this house? Oh. Guys, I forgot what that means. That is good, right? That was good. Are there others in this house? I mean, other than you, myself, and the wainscoting? Very clever, my lady. The inhabitants of this house vary, but they will become clearer as you decide. So there are other people in this house. I knew that light in the carriage window meant that someone was there. So does that mean my patron is here, or is it someone else entirely? That's a love interaction, I think. Yeah, he's proud of me for being smart. Is my former fiance lurking in the wainscoting while preparing to murder me? Guys, I'm sorry. How to pronounce. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that.
Wainscoting.
Wainscoting?
Wainscoting.
Oh.
Wainscoting.
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 Okay, I pronounced it wrong the entire time. Anyway. Wainscoting. Either way, I had better make sure servant is on my side and not tempted by fiancés lurking in the wainscoting. Shit. Well, no one else here could possibly be as remarkable as you. Oh, my lady, in several hundred years, your bones will grow flowers as lovely as your long decayed flesh. Well, excuse me. On second thought, I hope I meet some of the other inhabitants soon. I hope that my honesty does not confuse you. I'm not sure I ever stopped being confused. However, I do appreciate you answering my questions. Unfortunately, all of servants' answers raise even more questions. I have just realized that I had no memory of this person when I arrived at the house. Guys, when this game fully releases, I'm gonna need like a voice changer thing, but not a voice changer, but whenever we are like in the mind of her and she's talking to herself in her head, we should turn on some reverb so it's echoey, like, you know, in anime and stuff, for immersion. I just knew that they were a servant and treated them accordingly. When they called me a lady, it felt natural to give them orders. Yet who was servant in the original novel? Was servant someone important to the tale, or just one of the unnamed background characters? Yeah, I'm down for that. Hear me out. Oh no, I'm hearing you out. I applied to be a voice actor for the game. Bro, I cannot voice act for shit. And there's not... Who am I supposed to voice act? I can voice act one of the people that screamed exile. My judge voice acting was pretty good, like, order in the court! Anyway, surely, even if I was Lady Jane and could remember her past, Lady Jane could be forgiven for not remembering the name of a single servant, no matter how familiar they are with me. Unless they were her childhood nanny, her very young-looking childhood nanny. So, on a completely unrelated note, how do you feel about babies? Girl! They eat almost as ferociously as rats at a corpse. Okay, you are a bit, you know, obsessed with corpses. I no longer want to know if Servant was Lady Jane's childhood nanny. And the life of an extra in the villainess manga must be so much fun. You can just eat popcorn while watching all the drama and yell some stuff for excitement. And alright, I appreciate your colorful descriptions. Do you know what else I would appreciate? Secret to controlling ominous cushions? How does he know? Oh, just be careful not to be like Miss Knott's sidekick. Oh, I didn't read that one. That's another one for the list. No, well, yes, actually, but I would like to first get some sleep. Surely there must be some place in this house that is not covered in wainscoting. Well, surely there must be some place in this house that has a bed tucked in between the wainscoting. What's up with the cushion talk so much? How does he know, though? I'm noting stuff he didn't read. Let's go. In that case, there is a room that might be of use to you. At this point, if it is full of neither wainscoting nor ominous cushions, I want you to lead me to it. I live to serve. So we indulge your tastes now, my lady. I'm definitely ready for something to taste. Oh. Who's there? Shoes. Oh, why am I getting bonged? Why am I getting bonged? Oh. You're being horny on Maine? Fake news. Lies. Nearly there, my lady. For some definitions of nearly and there. It feels as if there should be many more rooms on this side of the manor, yet there is only one door. This does not match the windows I saw from the outside. So maybe this is like the Harry Potter tent that is super huge inside. You know? Then once I came inside, those candles slowly lit up by themselves. However, at this point I will be grateful if there is not a giant pit I must cross to reach a bed. Listen, I have to hold back on comments about going to a room with Mr. Butler there and eating them, but you get to say it out loud. I will bonk you. Why do you want to eat them? What is this, cannibalism? Or do you want... Anyways. Is this the bedroom where we will... Of course, unless you prefer the hallway. Why is this portrait blinking? Why are you angry at me? Fuck off. What? You okay, lady? Yeah. Oh shit, I accidentally skipped. Well, it's a beautiful hallway. You're welcome to stay in it as long as you like. As long as you do not mind what comes out of the wallpaper when you close your eyes. Oh god. Yeah, I know the other kind of meeting. Serene. I am serene. Ah, serenity. I wonder what that feels like. Oh, me too. Now that we have something in common, I should ask Servant a question to better understand what is happening in this house. After all, I'm supposed to be trapped in a bad romance, not in a horror novel. Yet it is clear that there is something very odd about this manor, or perhaps about Servant. To help me become serene, I have something I need to know. Why is this house unusual? Do you usually see things that are not there? No, that sounds like I'm asking if he's delusional, if he's Delulu. I don't think that is good to ask. I think I should ask him why this house is so unusual. Oh, thank God. Okay, right choice. Why is this house unusual? Perhaps it... But I don't want to date him. Perhaps it is the other houses that are unusual, and this house is as houses should be. No, I'm very sure this house is the problem. That is true. The house is both the problem and the solution. Perhaps more of a problem due to the lock situation. What lock situation? When there are locks, sometimes one can get locked out of rooms. Get locked out of a room, are you not supposed to speak calmly? Since communication is key? Bro, what is this dad joke? What is this dad? If you get locked out of a room, are you not supposed to speak calmly? Since communication is key? Look at her smug face. You are as witty as you are lovely. Oh boy, I think he just insulted her. I'm not sure whether or not I was just insulted. Yeah, you were insulted, for sure. However, the only thing worse than being insulted is having to ask whether or not you were insulted, so... As I definitely understood your clever words, I'm now ready to sleep and think about how clever you were. What a coincidence. I'm ready to stay awake and think about the same thing. Stop roasting me! Well, I am ready to take my chances with whatever is beyond the door. Then, while the evening is spreading out against the sky, let us go. After you, my lady. Oh, it's cozy as fuck. Can I live there? This game is not good for my dirty mind. Oh, did they say anything dirty? I don't think so. I think that was pretty tame. You're just down bad for the butler. I'm down bad for the crown prince. But he hasn't appeared yet. I need to see him. It's been normal dialogue so far mostly. Yeah, okay, then games kind of make me think of only ending for the villainess is death. I read the one, I think, the only ending... Wait. Isn't that the one with Penelope? Yeah, it is. Kinda, everyone hates me. I'm down bad for the butler. I'm down bad for people who wear glasses sometimes. Well, I wear glasses 24/7. Well, except when I sleep, so more like 16/7. I have no shame in admitting butlers and maids are my weak spots. The bed is placed against the wainscoting. Were the builders unable to stop creating wainscoting long enough to make a space for someone to rest? Rest is temporary, wainscoting is eternal. That seems like a design decision that will cause problems when wainscoting starts falling on people just trying to sleep. Sometimes sleep without taking my glasses off because I forget. I got more glasses. Oh, your poor glasses. As I said, rest is temporary until it becomes eternal. Well, temporary or not, I need some rest, although I would like to bathe first. While my thick coat of dirt and bruises might match the decorating here, I do not want to sleep in this charming outfit. What the fuck? It appears I have another concern as well. Based on the noise of my stomach, I need... Oh, that was her stomach! That was like such impending doom sound. The bath has been prepared and food is available to consume while you wash. Still, while the bath is available, I will not be joining you. Unlucky, Wailing. Unlucky. He won't be joining in the bath. What? I cannot provide for all your appetites and needs. Wailing, just got... Excuse me? You are excused. Still, you'll need to clean your body and thoughts on your own. Good evening, my lady. May you wake from your dreams. I think you are more than enough for all my needs. We can spend a few nights together to make sure. Hey, at least you're not rushing it. I'm now afraid that if I blink, the room will disappear as Servant did. Must find the bath before this happens. The room looks as if a depressed brothel mated with an army of wood paneling. I like this room. Or could a bath possibly be hidden in this space? It makes both more and less sense than I expected. How do they even fit the bath in? You know what? Never mind. Oh, we don't get to see the bath POV? I'm always chilled in the name. At least the water is pleasant. Even if I can no longer see the blood, I'm sure it was on my hand and neck. At least I am able to become clean. Oh, you should eat. Isn't there food? Where did that food come from? Why is it being held by a piece of wainscoting? Did you die? No. I'm taking a bath. Oh, you mean her? No, basically, her fiance met the main character of the story, the heroine, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I want to love him, but your villainous fiance is in the way." So she got exiled, as per usual, and someone rescued her from the exile, and now she's here. Maybe she did die in the exile, and that's why, you know, that's usually how it goes. The villainess dies, and then the reader's soul somehow goes into her body, usually. I don't know. We'll find out. Probably not in the demo, though. What was that? Oh, she's eating crackers? Must be the cold Northern Duke that owes her grandfather for teaching him when he was young. Wait, there is actually a cold Northern Duke in this. Do you think that's him? No, I don't think so. Am I meant to wear these rags to bed? Am I meant to sleep undressed? Of course there is. It is the most popular trope, but yeah, he's never the final love interest, man. Like, they never end up with the Northern Duke. If you know one where they end up with the cold Northern Duke, please write that down for me. That is definitely a nightgown. I'm going to assume it was hiding at the bottom of the wine glass. Although I'm tired enough to have imagined Wayne Scotland dropping it in front of me. Yeah, show off your new outfit, girl. Why is there someone who knows so much about me when I know nothing about them? Yeah, it's time to sleep. Let's go sleep. Show it. Oh, I love her. She's so cute. Oh, I love it. Is this the famous Villainess? Hello, Upa. Is it is that the famous Upa? I don't know. Get some Northern Duke ones. I can think of a few, but half of them novels. Yeah, I need pictures or I can't read it. I need to look at them, at their pretty faces. Damn, she's a beauty with her hair down. Yes, mad cute, indeed. That is hello, Upa. Hope my new dreams are kinda less strange than the rest of my day. So pretty. Okay, we didn't dream anything scary. Oh, maybe this is still part of it. A scenic meadow. Must protect level pretty? Yeah. A stunning beach. A magnificent forest. Where would you like to die? I don't actually have to pick, right? Okay. But if I had to pick, it would be the meadow. I wanna die in the meadow. Like by the tree, bury me there. I think that would be a nice grave. Hello. I'd like to die nowhere, please. Oh. It's gonna turn the daytime now. Bro, I love the art stuff of this game. Whee! Look at that. That's so cool to switch to daytime. Open eyes. Wakey, wakey. Eggs and bakey, right? Sorry. Anyway, we are awake. Oh, yeah. Is this menace an attempt at intimidation? Well, I do not respond well to intimidation, or do I? I know I am trapped in a story I read, but it is hard to remember who I was before this. Perhaps I was affected by whatever hurt Lady Jane. No, this is garbage. If I cannot remember my own past, must I be cursed with ominous warnings meant for someone else? Ah, obviously my tormentors do not know me very well. After all, even if I do not know myself well, I know one thing. Wherever I am, even if I am trapped in the body of the villainess, the story is determined to destroy. If you take away my arms, I will kick you. If you take away my legs, I will bite you. If you take away my teeth, my gums will make you bleed. I will not be defeated. How are you making someone bleed with your gums? I will find a way to escape this mad world. Good morning, world. Here I come. Yeah, that's optimism. Couldn't be me. I would be sitting there crying. But only for like an hour. Until I run into a handsome man. Or woman. After I find some clothes that are not transparent in the light. Yeah, good idea. Where should I go to find clothing? I suppose I could go back to look in the dresser. Or the wainscoting could just drop an off in front of me along with a large apple. Yeah, magic house. I'm a little concerned about the house's obsession with providing me with apples. Is it saying I look like a roast pig? Regardless, I will save an apple for the future in case there is somewhere with no wainscoting to provide me with food. As possible, impossible as that seems. At least I also now have a suspiciously well-fitting dress that will not suddenly tangle around my legs should I need to flee. Show me! Show me! I will be a champion fleer in this dress. Show! Oh, here it comes. Yeah! So before I flee, I need to... Wait. Shit, I can't look down. That is so pretty. Seems we've replaced our cushions with the wainscoting. Yeah, we did. I need to find more information about Lady Jane Neville and the people who want to kill her. There's no point in fleeing the suspicious house, but I just walk instantly into the arms of her former fiancé. Who knows? It might not just be Jane's fiancé who wants to murder her. At some point, I need to see if she just has a murderable face. I'll explore this house and see if I can find its mysterious other residents, and suddenly learn what clues they can tell me. Then I will flee in my very fleeable dress. I want to see below. It's so comforting to have a plan. Hey, this is Merlina. Where should I go now? What? Oops. Sorry, I accidentally went back. Where shall I go now? Oh. I'm recommending some non-Northern Duke ones as well. Why is the painting moving? That is a good question. Sir, the butler did warn me that there's stuff coming out of the walls at night. Hope I can quickly find the other inhabitants and get the information I need. 1001, did you see that? 1001, okay, I'm gonna remember that. I could have sworn this hallway had another entrance. Perhaps if I go back to the bedroom I will find another exit that I missed. This looks strange, what is going on here? This is not the bedroom. Hello, is anybody here? None of this seems right. Look around. This seems like a manor long deserted, not a house that is being lived in by multiple people. What is going on here? Crown Prince of Carcosa is behind that door. What will you do? What? Run! I don't know. It's still very strange that the voice in my ear would tell me to run away. Running does seem like a better option than staying here, but I need to think first. Serene, I must be serene. This is ridiculous. Obviously, I'm merely being blinded by wainscoting and need more rest. Can I move closer to the door? I can see nothing unusual for this house at least. How could the Crown Prince of Carcosa possibly be on the other side of this door? That is not creepy at all! What the fuck? Hello? Okay, shoe fit, outfit check. Bulge check. He has a ring. What if that is my fiance? Hi, pretty. Not Prince? Jane? Is that you? It is hard to see with all this light in my eyes. What the fuck? I recognize this man. This is Edmund Alpin. Hope you're doing well, Jane, despite the recent problems. The Crown Prince of Carcosa. It is fitting that I only remember the handsome prince from the terrible novel and not anything useful, such as whether or not he plans to smother me with ominous cushions. He did not appear to be smuggling ominous cushions when I carefully looked him over for security reasons. Yeah, security reasons. I'm not prepared for this. What do I do now? Reminds me of manga where the female lead can see what kind of person people are by their aura. Can look at the face of the crown prince because he's too shiny. Oh, that sounds awesome though, like the story. He can smother us with something else, I'll tell you that much. I know, right? Tell your highness. Goodbye, your highness. Jane? Shit. Sorry, I tried to catch the fly. Could have sworn that there was not a giant hedge in front of the manor. It was very dark last night. More importantly, I feel incredibly disrespected. I'm presented with a choice by an ominous voice. In good faith, I chose the option that allowed me to get out of the situation. So why did my body move against my will when I had already decided to run when I was ready? The crown prince had not even stopped sparkling in the light. Everyone knows that you do not make a dramatic escape until the crown prince stops sparkling. What do you mean? You guys wanted to bonk me because I had the hots for the butler? It appears you doubt my guidance. Well, would you be pleased to listen to an ominous voice in your ear? Point taken. Also, your advice is terrible. A good ominous voice would at least let me say something impressive such as, "From the depths of oblivion, I curse thee," before I had to do something stupid. You made me say, "Hello, your highness. Goodbye, your highness." How can I be a good villainess with such pathetic words? Love the outfit and the earrings. Oh no, right? Man, I wish we could still dress like this. You know. That is not even addressing my ridiculous run. So you did not wish to run? Had no desire to run so far and hard with some other force controlling my body. Fine, the decisions are yours. You will realize the truth soon enough. And wish you had run even farther. Oh, there he is, the Duke! Oh, what the fuck? You sound even more foolish now. New outfit reference plan for the future? Gotcha, bitch! Yeah, maybe. I got the fly. You can... I mean, this is expensive as fuck to be dressed like this. Anyway. Hello, Mr. Duke. What is he doing? Nobody could run any farther in skirts than I did. Is he coming closer? He is! I'm scared. I'm finally free of voices in a scenic hedge. Excuse me? At least I can stop worrying about terrible romance novel fiancés until I catch my breath. This is not the Duke I ordered. Hello? Oh, purple butterfly. I like that he's rocking the purple. I love purple. Purple is my favorite color. He's kind of hot actually up close, what? I didn't expect that. I love his earrings. So you did escape the hedge, Jane. What? Who is this man and why is he covered in leaves? Wait, I know him. This is... I actually don't know how to pronounce it. Isel, I assume? Like ice? Duke of the North. Duke of the North? Romance novels are terrible at naming places. Also, apparently the only thing I remember from reading novels is the description of attractive men. That seems fair. Yeah. And that is why it is important to determine whether it is a good hedge or a bad hedge before moving. You have to be careful about hedges, Jane. I do not want you to be hurt by a bad hedge. Somehow I missed everything Lord Isel said. I still need to subtly change the subject to hide my inattention. Do you enjoy lurking in bushes, Lord Isel? Sometimes I have to do things I do not enjoy in order to do things that I do enjoy. Though I wish these leaves would stop following me. Gender bent version of Vina. Kinda, I guess. Duke Isel's presence forces me to realize that my situation is even more confusing than I imagined. I was so sure that Prince Edmund was the former fiancé that I was escaping, especially since I was literally forced to escape from him. However, a Duke of the North who sneaks around in bushes is both suspicious and a good candidate for being a bad romance novel's male lead. To be honest, I'm waiting for a story with a Duke of the North. Thought was proper title amongst the nobles. It won't happen. Which of them was the fiancé who betrayed Jane and sent her into exile? Unless, will one of these two men be the patron who helped Jane and me escape from the prison to come here in the first place? Who is who? Is Prince Edmund a sparkly yet murderous fiancé, or an equally sparkling yet helpful patron? Is Lord Isel a suspicious headman? It goes 1 second. But second, I need to check on. Wait, which one did I win? Fuck! Man, why do I always lose that auction? There's this artist that holds auction, and every time I participate, someone outbids me and I miss it. Wait, just 1 second, I need to do some business stuff. Okay. Cool. I do not have much time today, so I need to do all the business stuff on the side. Excuse me, I'm done. I'm almost done. Yeah, he's not as fluffy, but it still counts. Could be like my human twin brother, maybe? I'm so happy. I'm so happy. What? Fuck! Wait, I need my phone, guys. But yes, how are you guys doing? Guys, I'm so ready for Path of Exile on Friday, tomorrow. Expect some... What? Oh shit, that was the wrong code. Expect some Path of Exile streams next week, maybe? I'm not sure. There we go. There we go. Let us go. Let us go. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm happy now. I'm very happy. Big things are coming, but you don't know that. Just expecting a horror game, so I'm conflicted. Loving this game so far. The comedy is right up my alley. Same. It is a bit horror, as far as I know, but obviously it can't be horror the whole time. How can I tell? I heard, Jane. Did the bushes ambush you? Haha! I get it. And I know what it is. Hey, Wallace. Wallace, I'll message you soon. Why am I surrounded by people who want my destruction? Probably because they are jealous of how hard you have been training. Pardon me? Jane, you have always been the hardest working person I know. Your enemies must have seen your efforts and grown jealous of you. They have? Then what should I do? Obviously, you must train hard to overcome all future trials. Luckily, I am here to help you. By the time I am done training you, no one will doubt your strength, brilliance, and cunning. You will overcome every last obstacle. Right, guys, I think I fucked up, and yeah, I'm just doing a separate save so I can check if I can talk to Edmund some more. Does the strange Duke of the North even know what genre he is in? You're supposed to be in a bad romance, not an action-adventure series. Perhaps I should have fought harder to stay with the prince dressed like a human chandelier. Yet that may be unfair. Duke Isel may not be quite as obsessed with training as he seems at first impressions. Perhaps he has other sides to his personality. Nubia are knowledgeable. It is good to see you again, Jane. I have been waiting in these hedges for some time in the hopes of our next meeting. How long have you been waiting for? But at least he is not only interested in training and growing stronger, he's also obsessed with hedges. Having diverse interests is important. Please let him ask her out for some sword training right now. Sure, if he offers. Yet this is still not helping me determine whether or not he is Lady Jane's fiancé and whether he is training her to survive, or whether he wishes her to die in some sort of training accident. Now I think he wouldn't. Still, I do not remember any male leads in romance novels being so focused on hedges. Then again, I do not remember any romance novels at all. I do not think the ominous voice is going to help me run anymore. Oh my god. There's a second fly, but I didn't hit it. How should I answer this hedgeman, who could be either friend or foe? Thing is, I can't even close the window, so there's gonna be constant flies, I guess. Excuse me! The game is telling me to love him! No! I'm being forced! Fine. Oh, it's tutorial, never mind. Do you wish to know more about love? You seek me as your tutor? Your trust in me, in strangers and talking objects is noted. I have created a gallery that will provide what you seek. I am under attack by my cats for pets. Okay. I'm going to need pictures of your cats in the Discord. I'm going to need their names right now and what they look like and their age. Thank you. You will be able to judge affection through writing, portraits, moods, and numbers. We have a cat tax in this chat. We love to see success in every form. Do you consider success to be bringing happiness or misery? Pleasure is your choice. What story will you tell? Or what story will be told of you? Portraits of love. Okay. Isel is perfectly neutral. You're not happy with the state of this gallery? You wish for more options? Perhaps you need some further explanation. Pet tax for those who wish to enter our garden. This is Duke Isel. Never mind, why bother showing the entire man when the only part you care about is the face? I know what you value, and here's where you can discover the effects of your choices. What if my cat wants money for the pictures? I mean, in this very special gallery, those who are capable of receiving love will show you how they feel about the actions of Jane. For this instance, how do you think Duke Isel feels right now about Jane's actions? Of course, Jane has not taken any actions yet. That is why this answer should be easy. Neutral. Duke Isel feels neutral about Jane's non-existent actions towards him. Fine. Why do we not see what happens if Jane performs an action that makes Duke Isel feel happier? Oh, wait. They are both white cats. One of them is an Angora. Oh boy. That must... I had an Angora hybrid once, and she was just floof. Like, so much floof you couldn't even see the legs properly, and brushing her was a nightmare. Her name is Crystal. Wait. Yeah, Crystal, she's pro-ed, she's 16 years old. Oh, a lady. Got her as a kid when I was 7. So we grew up together. You got her as a kitten when you were 7. So you're either 23 or 24 years old. Got it. I can math. I'm 23. Let's go. My other cat is a British fold, short hair, also pure white. Oh, I've never seen a white British fold, I think. Her name is Pamuk, which is Turkish for cotton. Oh, so cute. Crystal is deaf, so she likes to pull on my arm. Her paws are pets. Well, Pamuk is the type to meow a lot and talk. They're so cute. I don't mind doxing my age. I mean, it's fine. It's actually good that you doxed your age, because now I trust that you're above 18, which is a requirement for being in the stream, or you get banned. Anyway, the stalker on the other side is coming out, V. Sorry. Crystal's now lying on my chest. Let's go. Anyway, is there not an incredible difference? Can you not see the joy beaming from his face? I mean, perhaps Duke Isol's expressions are not as informative as we could hope. In which case, I have helpful numbers and instructions to share with those less perspective than myself. Like all good galleries, we have a helpful explanation of the portrait. Okay. You can see it currently says that Duke Isol feels perfectly neutral. Is 1 part happy. Okay. Shown at the time a choice is made depending on whether or not you wish to watch your story play out or be a true detective. You're still complaining about your lack of options, are you not? Very well. I live to serve. I live to serve! Servant! Wait, do you think Servant has been this voice? Servant is the narrator? That's why he knows about the cushions. He wasn't in the carriage, so how would he know about the cushions? If he, he's the narrator and he, Ah. I'll send pics when I can move my arms enough to use my phone. Okay. While this exhibit is not yet uncovered, you'll find a portrait for it soon enough. However, these portraits will not last forever. Choices made will determine who is capable of being loved, and who will have a curtain drawn over their future. Choose wisely and remember, save the villainess. Oh. How should I answer this hedgeman who could be either friend or foe? How do you plan to train me? Jane, I'm glad you're ready for training again after all that has happened. You will work to show your speed, strength, and cunning to all around you. No one will dare doubt your abilities. Unfortunately, Duke Iso appears to be saying that I'm surrounded by my enemies, and he's probably right. If that is the case, I really do need to train to get stronger. There are likely far too many people out to dismember me because of Lady Jane's villainous ways. Unless they were the driver? No, he can't be the driver because the driver drove off. Should thank Duke Isol for the excellent warning. Thank you, Duke Isol, for letting me know about this threat. I will try to become more difficult to dismember. Perhaps that will prevent future blades from reaching me. Oh, you have already had some blades pierce through you. It is all the more important to practice dodging. Obviously, my problem is that I have not spent enough time dodging. Do you know where I can find a tutor? I'm more than willing to help you practice your skills. He's good at dodging and piercing. Did he just pierce me? That is very good dodging. Whenever you're willing to see my piercing skills, I have my tool at the ready. I mean, we should not yet talk about sheathing hard weapons within you or anyone else. Okay. They are trying to make me think dirty. There are far more important tasks before we start training together. I have a list. Well, I had a list. Did you lose it? I do not prick women. I have never yet pricked a woman. After all, I am yet unmarried. Oh, he's a virgin. That's hot. I'll be his first. I mean, what? I've been very careful about doing my business in these bushes, so. Ah, I knew I had my list somewhere up my sleeves. Oh, so pretty. Go to Jane's manor. Find Jane. Solve problems. Perfect. As you can see, there's only one step left. Okay, guys, I need to do a big, quick bathroom break, okay? So I'll be right back. We are back. Managed to send the photos? Okay, I'll check after stream. I'll come back. Thank you. As you can see, there's only one step left. Duke Isel. I'm morbidly curious about what the solve problem part of this list means. Am I the problem we are solving? You are always so clever, Jane. I wrote entire lists about your brilliance. I'll come back, thank you. Nice that Duke Isel thought enough of me to include me in all 3 steps of it on his list. However, I should probably subtly see if he is as sneaky as his excellent hiding skills suggest. What else might be concealed in those cleverly chosen words on his list? The list says problems, not problem. What else are you solving other than me? Jane, you are the cleverest person I know. How did you notice there were multiple problems? Oh no. I'm very good at reading. Of course you are. You have discovered my secret about the problems. The truth is, yes, I do not know what all the other problems are yet. You said I can fix her? And my list will reveal its secrets to me once I'm able to handle the truth. After all, my father told me to always listen to the heart of the list. Okay. As you have found one of the truths in the list's heart, should advise you. What? I should adjust the list to show what you have discovered. What? Let's officially add you to the list. What do you mean add me? 3A, Jane. Okay, I'm one of the problems. Got it. Now all we need to do is follow my list and the troubles will be... I see. I do not see, but do you see that in the background? Again? I think I'm more confused than when I started, frankly. Obviously, what I need to do is find a subtle way to learn more about what he is intending. I'm impressed by plants. You are very impressive. I do think I am very good at plants. Thank you for noticing. I always enjoy discussing plants and lists. I have lists of all my plants and a list of... Oh my god. He's so... not my type. I probably need a list of what lists I put the clothing under. Very hard to find socks now. What? I should find a way to leave Minecraft and appear in the game. Wait, what? Alright, Isol is not the one for me. Same. Well, otherwise the sofa keeps eating them. You have to have enough lists that if a sofa is attacking you, you can fight them off with a spare list. What? My ADHD ass can't follow any plans. Make sure not to get the list and the finger confused. My uncle made that mistake. Oh, the axolotl. That is why they call him the three-toed bald koozie. What? So somehow, when he put out his finger instead of a list, he lost both his toes and his hair? No, but he lost the plan for keeping people from noticing his hair loss. Oh my god, I don't understand anything. That is something important to remember. I'm glad that you're smart enough to understand my plans. Went to your manor. I found you and I solved problems. So apparently this is my manor. Dream died? Hope not. Nope, we're good? Okay. The time we decided to learn how to do sword dancing. Sword dancing? We trained in sword dancing? Apparently I do not remember. Of course I do not. What kind of romance novel features sword dancing? I'm going to accidentally murder myself if he hands me a sword. It seems to be a problem on your side. Aww. Probably get sticks, maybe refresh. How can I possibly pretend to be Jane? Seems more amazing by the minute. Sorry, I'm a bit sick, guys. And I'm running out of energy. Try refreshing. Happen. My absolute favorite hobby. I need to take a small break from reading. Sure, you can cope with this disappointment bravely. Like sword dancing, Jane? But after we destroyed the gazebo, the hedge, and your father's beard, you told me that you never wanted to see me pricking anything ever again. You added no swords either. What? But if you like swords. I'm gonna add swords to the list. Acquire sword. Take it easy and breathe, yeah. I'm gonna get my energy back once I run into Edmund. This will be very helpful for solving problems. Maybe just read Jane's lines out, but she's talking the most. Oh, thank you for the stream. I'll catch you later. Okay. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for... Posture check. Crack my back. Problem with the list, truly the lack of sword dancing. I will obviously need to sharpen my investigative genius if I hope to survive in Jane's body. The new romance novels involved so much sword dancing. I suppose that sword training makes sense, given how many enemies a villainess must have. Let us hope that Isolde's cunning plan is not to have me murder myself. I'm excited to see your sword handling skills again. In any case, moving forward, moving away from my overwhelming passion for training of large, dangerous objects. Would you like to go into the house, Duke? Must have been a long ride here. Yeah. I can go to the stables, steal his horse, and ride away to safety. I mean, sure. Truly do not want to demonstrate my non-existent sword dancing skills. Even if Isolde does plan to train me, it would be hard to continue training sword skills that do not exist. Maybe you inherited the skills, I don't know. I mean, if you didn't inherit the skills, how are you supposed to ride a horse? It's not that easy. I understand. When I want something, I think everyone else wants that same thing too. Okay. He's gonna prepare food for me. I will brave the hedge for you, Jane. I will make sure I can feed your appetite. What is he on about? I do feel a little sorry for Duke Isolde. No, Isolde, since he keeps calling me Jane. He's very earnest and obviously not as subtle as I am. I wonder if his angelic face and sweet words hide something more sinister. Perhaps it is time to think things over. I can't speak anymore. Yeah. So, is he the patron or the fiancé? I mean, according to tropes, he's neither. I assume the crown prince is both her patron and her fiancé. How can I tell but letting them know I'm not Lady Jane? What will these men do if they realize I'm not Lady Jane? I think I need to find a horse to steal. To the stables. Oh, I think we're gonna run into Kitty's favorite love interest now. We go to the stables now. But I want Edmund! I think I fucked up. That's why I saved, so I can go back and check Edmund out. Excuse me, coming in. What the fuck was that? No, we'll go back. Check this out on the top right. Hopefully chat won't block it. I'm gonna move my head. Wait for it. There. Oh, is that an owl with a top hat? Need to give him a thorough inspection? Exactly. So where are the horses hiding? What is with this wheel? Okay. Looks like a lamp. Why is that top hat though? Why is there only one? Where? Hello, horse. What's up, man? Oh, you have pretty eyelashes. Are you looking for me? No, I refuse to believe I read that kind of novel. Why would I read novels about enchanted animals that need a kiss to turn back into attractive men? Okay, the horse did not claim that it needed a kiss. This is obviously a mistake of some kind. I am obviously so grateful to see you that my desire to mount you is overwhelming my common sense. Well, Jane, I can certainly take you for a ride if that is what you want. Surely I did not have such bad taste in my past. I wouldn't know if I had such a strong desire for horse flesh. Who actually wishes to kiss a horse to get a worthy man? Better than a frog, I guess. It's not slimy, at least. I'm not sure I qualify as a stallion, but I will take the compliment. Why on earth would I ride a stallion? I thought you were a gelding. What the fuck? Gelding. Castrated animal. And what is a stallion? An uncastrated one? What is happening? What is the difference between riding a stallion and a gelding? Are they calmer? Jane, maybe you should look just slightly farther over. Oh, it was the horse this whole time. It was a man. Well, that's awkward for me. That's some drip, though. Holy shit, that's some drip. Hi. Oh, let me move the mouse out of your face. Your pretty face. Oh. He's indeed not horsing around. I have missed you, Jane. Ben? Thank goodness. I was afraid you were going to call me Lord Bourne for the rest of my life. It is good to hear you say my name again. I think I like the horse better. Why? He's so hot. Ben Byrne, only son of Duke Byrne, childhood friend and neighbor of Jane. I'm forced to realize that I truly do have an incredible memory for attractive men and nothing else. Did Ben's exposed collarbone hypnotize me so much that I immediately blurted out a name that could only be used by someone very close to him? Ben is not upset, but I need to be less suspicious. Perhaps I can subtly change the subject. You look well and not like someone who's about to murder me. That is true, although I'm amazed that you can see me through all these petals. Why are there petals floating in the stable anyway? I have no idea. Maybe someone was storing potpourri in the rafters and the packets fell off when you came here. Those scented flower packets stink. Does that mean I'm going to spend the rest of my life smelling like the inside of a drawer? As long as it's not old people drawer. Think of it this way, Ben. What other foul-smelling objects could be floating through the air in a stable? Poop. Why is he so angry? Oh, point taken. I will complain about the petals no further. Have you tried nicely asking the house to stop? For instance, you could say, please stop making me smell like the inside of my mother's linen closet. His face! Oh, it stopped. That is much better. Though your flower fall was too cruel a punishment for so small a sin. It was not my fault you mistook me for a horse. Though I am impressed that you managed to control those petals. I do not know why Ben thinks I did something to make the petals stop. Has he not tried asking the house for what he wants? I said I wanted things. The house has occasionally responded. I assume this is both because I ask for what I want and because it helps me advance this terrible story's plot. Still, if Ben has not learned how to work with the house, I might have an advantage over him. If he tries to murder me, I can summon one of my endless apples, and the loud crunching noises will distract him long enough for me to... You could also ask for an axe to drop on his head. Before I make plans to run, I need to make him think I'm sweet and useless, so he does not suspect me. It was cruel of you to pretend that animals can speak. To be fair, it was hard to reach you faster than a horse. He has always been bizarrely fond of you. Horse? Oh no, Jane. You do not get to pretend you did not name him. If I have had to explain that name for 14 years, you cannot forget that you forced me to choose it. Oh, he seems to like the name. Because horses, as I said, bizarrely fond of you. I assume it is because you have something special to attract him, and I have one guess. What do you use to wash your hair? Horse is always eager to sample it. Hurry something of like some herbs. The horse does not want to murder me. This might help me eventually. Horse also has better taste in women than Jane's former fiance, who I still not remember. Of course, Ben's presence complicates the question of who Jane's fiance is, but it is a thought for later. The childhood friend is never the fiance. Not yet. I mean, not for me, but Kitty might. I need to decide just how friendly I want to be with the potpourri horseman. Should I not have soaked my hair in oats? Did you train horse to find fleeing women? Here. That one is funny. Should I not have soaked my hair in oats? Your commitment to beauty standards and animal care is what I most admire about you. Yes, get closer. By the way, V necklines? Hot. You know what's missing? Like some chest hair. Yeah, I love chest hair. Although I suspect Kitty has a fiance, this is gonna be her fiance in the game. Although I suspect that your hair could attract more than horse. Truly, attracting horse was an accident. Wait, why on earth would I want to lure squirrels to do my bidding? Why on earth would you want to lure squirrels to do your bidding? Squirrels are nasty, terrifying creatures who will kill you with a blank look in their beady little eyes. Ben, I see. You plan to use bloodthirsty squirrel against your enemies. By the blood, the way your mind works What? By the blood, the way your mind works make me dizzy with amazement at your brilliance? Yes, amongst other things. Ignoring your brilliance, if you're still worried about attracting horse, you need not be concerned. Your hair is lovely, with or without an additional scent. Almost as lovely as it is to see you again. You're so... what? You lost your voice? Are the words you are thinking too disturbing to share? Of course not. It is just that a horse missed you. Would horse be flattered to know that I missed him too? I will have to thank him personally. Where is Horse? I could have sworn he was right beside me. Oh, he's very clever. Horse managed to find himself an open stall of food where he can still stare lovingly at you. I sworn it still had bars in front of it. Surely a horse is not capable of removing bolted planks with his teeth? I didn't even pay attention to that. I need to pay more attention to my surroundings, yeah. I need to be polite, but distant, but with Ben. Yeah. Hope your heavy weight did not inconvenience poor Horse, since you rode him all the way here. Trust me, Jane, I did not inconvenience Hort in the least. Are you also fond of my inconvenient weight? Is this a threat? No. It's not a threat. Those collarbones qualify as dangerous weapons. Look at how muscular and powerful they are. You have no idea how much I've missed you. Is a circus missing its clown? I said I'm gonna say that. Is a circus missing its clown? That worked? After all, I'm not sure who else would have so many jokes to share. Wait, I need to open my my next water bottle. Mine is empty now. I like to think of myself as more of a well-dressed fool. I have to say, they have some nice chemistry. Like the back and forth jabbing, I like that. Are you trying to let me make down my guard? Trying to make me let down my guard? You are obviously no fool. I'm glad that you agree that I'm well dressed. I have to agree, you're not nearly as amusing as me. Jenny once asked me, what do you call a fly without wings? A fall? A crawl? Something like that, because it can't wing. And then immediately answered a walk. Yeah, almost. This is a long demo, I know, right? I think it's gonna stop after we talk to all the options. So I guess after this we're gonna go straight into backrooms after a small break. Fly, walk. That is brilliant. I was a creative genius. Nobody can tell a joke like I can. You know what? I agree. I'm glad that you found a slightly less used outfit to wear. Makes it much easier for us to frolic in this delightful estate that only appears to be partially on the verge of collapse. Does this mean Ben saw me in my previous outfit? This changes things, because there are only a few people who could have seen me in that ragged dress. Possibly referring to some other outfit? Now that I'm living in this manner, as it beautifully falls apart around my ears, I need to dress appropriately. Does that mean your dress comes equipped with a shield for falling bricks? Bricks? Is it a wainscoting you should— It is the wainscoting you should fear. Ben, you need to breathe as well as love. I remember Ben. Something in me knows him. I wanted Jane grew up with him and spent countless hours in his company. Okay. Why am I so afraid to trust him? I need to see if I can get an actual non-joking answer from him. Ben, you're not here to judge my fashion choices, so why are you here? Ben, you wound me. Always have time for your fashion choices. I can see why your father would object. Continue to show as much skin as you do, the lace would have be attached to your flesh. You can understand why I urgently needed to see you. I actually do not. Why are you here, Ben? I will always race to be by your side whenever you need me. Aw, you had decided that I needed you? I had hoped you needed me. Once I have saddled a horse, we need to speak seriously. I have never ridden as hard or as fast as I did today. Once horse as well. We need time to discuss all that has happened. Preferably over a cup of tea. I could eat the apples, so hopefully the tea will be fine. Maybe I can impress Ben with my courage or my knowledge of the house. I'm not afraid of tea. I'm glad you're willing to risk potential poisoning to spend time with me. And I want to check this. Ah! They're both 3 parts happy. Yeah, I just wanted to see that. He's shown up there. Yes, I'm very brave and do not already know that the tea will be perfectly safe to drink. Oh, you'll get a chance to show your bravery soon enough. What do you mean? Does he need my new tech? Yeah. Some of these might actually be useful if you can ignore the strange length of the stirrups. Oh no, Jane, I think you will get to test your courage sooner than I expected. Wait, what does the horse want? Oh, where's the horse? What do you mean? Don't eat my hair. Any horse would not be able to resist the smell of your hair for long. I always wished to be showered of spittle from a horse's mouth. Finally get to live out my deepest fantasies. Hope I can help you revise your fantasies slightly. What? I will need to saddle horse again before you can speak. Yes, after you care for horse, come to the manor. Make sure to stable horse first. I don't want to have tea mixed with horse spittle. It is obvious you have a lot to discuss. I think I will take horse for a quick ride because he's too worked up. Okay. You seem to understand him very well. Okay. I would expect no less from you. After all, time is a terrible thing to... Wait. Time is a terrible thing to waste. Servant said that. Ben, are you here to... Oh no. Oh no. I need to go wash my hair. Now. I told you that the scent is not... What is happening? Deal for tea. Maybe he's here to kill me. Now I need to think. No, first we need to save. That is okay. Oh shit, that... By the blood. What happened during those final moments with Ben? What was that? Who's that? You're having a perfectly pleasant horse spittle soak conversation? Tell me that's the Crown Prince. Heard Ben's voice say time is a terrible thing to wait, in an oddly distorted voice. Excuse me! Immediately after Ben spoke, I heard my voice say, Ben, are you here to... Only that was not my voice, was it? It was the voice of the actual Jane. The villainess who should be trying to survive this terrible story. Unfortunately, the villainess could not just tell me what Ben had planned. Lady Jane said, Ben, are you here too? What was Ben here to do? Help me? Murder me? Serenade me with a song about horses eating habits? Hello? Are you sure those are the only things Ben Byrne might do? Oh, you again. Well, it seemed as if you could use a sympathetic ear, or perhaps some other assistance. Thought you had planned to leave me alone to make my own choices that I would regret forever. I'm not sure that is exactly what I said, but I am not making your choices for you. I'm here to listen. Honestly, it is nice to talk to someone who cannot murder me. Even if the only reason you cannot murder me is because you do not appear to have a body, and I have sworn to no longer control mine. You could stop reminding me that literally everything and everyone else here can murder me. You would get along well. Yeah, but look behind you. I will avoid providing more warnings for now. I am more interested in your thoughts. I have so many. For one, I thought I understood what was happening with Ben. For now I have to worry about Ben being the male lead. This is despite the fact that childhood friends are supposed to be loving but ultimately disposable in terrible romance novels. That is true. Until I heard those voices, I was convinced that the childhood friend could never win over the heroine. Thus Ben could never be the former fiancé who betrayed Lady Jane. Did you not see Lord Byrne's collarbones? But I admit it was a terrible mistake not to take Ben's collarbones into account. However, I was too hypnotized by them myself to realize the danger. To realize Ben Byrne is a potential danger to you. Oh, well no, because the situation is even more confusing than it was before my vision. According to what I understand, there should be two men involved in the story. One of these men should be the fiancé who betrayed me, and the other should be the patron who saved me. As for who Ben is, and are you here to, could be followed by help me or harm me. You could fit either of these roles. So it would be easy to determine which role Ben Byrne fits. That is the problem. Ben, the childhood friend, is not the only man in this manner. I also met Edmund, the crown prince, and Iso. So I must deal with 3 men and 2 roles. Seems like a very confusing math problem. Yes, especially since I have no idea why I have a 3rd wildcard here. I don't even know which man is my patron and which is my fiancé. So what am I supposed to do with a 3rd? Make him my hedge trimmer? Seems as though you could use a guide who could help you. Are you volunteering? I'm always willing to give you a nudge in the proper direction. Does this nudge involve taking control of my body as you did when you made me run from the prince? Would you not have run away from him? Perhaps I would have, perhaps I would not. Either way, the choice should have been mine. Why should it matter if the choice is yours or mine? The choices are the same. The person making the choice matters the most of all. If I must live through a wretched story that seems determined to torture me, I need to control my own destiny. Even if you mean well, even if you are truly trying to help me, even if you are right, I must be the person who controls my fate. I do not understand. When I made you run, called it a terrible choice, yet you believe it was a good choice when you ran on your own? Yes. Sometimes the choice I make will be terrible, or will seem terrible to someone like you. But they are still my choices. This is my life I'm risking. What happens to me must be my responsibility. You would rather do something foolish on your own than something wise under my direction? I am afraid that I do not understand. Look, it seems as if you wish to help me. Goodness knows you might be the only one. However, help me by respecting that I would rather bet my life on my own investigative genius than be someone else's puppet. I will take responsibility for my own actions and for my fate. However, I will always be grateful for your wise suggestions and advice. Fucking hell. Oh, he's using a bush now. Does that mean I can still send you ominous warnings once in a while? He has a weapon. Only as long as they are the most ominous warnings. That seems fair. Beware of strangers bearing bushes. Now that was a good warning. I'm now ready to proceed somewhere. Look. Excuse me, behind you.
It's time to drink water.
What you mean, act?
It's time to drink water.
Okay. Shall I just walk the hedge until I find somewhere else? It looks as good as a place as any. It's time to inhale water. Yeah. What happened to the knife man or sword man? Maybe you just not pass him? How does the house manage to look ominous during the day? If I remember, the ominous voice is warning I should also check on one object in particular. Are you a naughty bush? Oh, you do not seem to be being carried by a stranger. Why is your hair so pretty? I know, right? Do not think I am very naughty. Oh no, the bush is not talking. Technically, I've heard small children say that they have been naughty before they start shrieking and spill strange liquids on me. I am very confused. Same. Is that not how the bush got stumped? Could not get to the root of the problem. I was wondering how such an overgrown bush could be the lead of a romance, but you could charm anyone with your amazing sense of humor. Though her sense of humor is so bad. Where's my dark hair papa redeem? What dark hair? I have this. Is all I can offer you. Is this good enough? This is all I got. I didn't fix it yet. More than enough? Okay. Anyways. Edmund! Let's go. Oh, here comes the sparkle, guys. You are the shiniest bush I've ever seen. Shiny? Do you mean that all the metal on me is shiny? I suppose even if you are a strange melee, you still need to have some kind of fancy decoration somewhere. I do not know what else I would expect from a tale set in a manor like this. This is a gorgeous manor. Is it the metal you just mentioned reflecting enough light to interfere with your vision? If it bothers you, I'll reduce the reflection. Thank you for the advice. Ah, there he is! Prince Edmund? I called the Crown Prince of Carcosa Naughty Bush. Even if he was not already planning to murder me, surely now he wants me dead. Please, Jane, could you please call me Edmund again? Are the men in this novel very cunning or just strangely unbothered by insults? All the better for me. Just need to handle the situation very subtly, and there won't be any problems. Hello, Edmund. I was definitely not all concerned that you were going to murder me on the spot. I'm happy to call you by the name. I definitely remember calling you Edmund. Hello, Jane. I too am behaving very normally. I'm not at all nervous about seeing you again. I also definitely did not crouch down in a bush to be able to look you in the eye. You just like insults? Oh my god. It was perfectly normal for us to stare at one another through a bush for a long period of time. Bushes are very interesting. This is going very well. Still, I'll have to be careful because Edmund seems to be nearly as subtle as I am. So Edmund, we have somehow met yet again. Is there a reason you have come to see me? I have many reasons. Many reasons to speak of right now. It's not before we have some tea. Anyway, in happier news, you look very healthy, Jane, and not as though you plan to run from me. I am definitely not planning to run. I am definitely planning to run. Just not in front of someone who could easily have me beheaded. After all, royalty can be very unstable. I'm not sure why I know that, but it feels true to me. I'm glad. After all, I was able to find you because I knew you would be running in circles since it is too hard to run in squares. Why is she laughing? Yes, such a great sense of humor. So do you. I'm so glad to laugh with you again. Perhaps this meeting can bring more pleasure than pain. Ah, a chance for me to be witty, or to subtly express my concerns. Only if you keep your blade sheath. I try to bring more pleasure than pain. I'm pleased to hear that, although technically pleasure is a form of pain. That is incredibly alarming. I mean, interesting to hear. I should take you to see my drawings sometime. They are very informative about a variety of subjects. What do your secret drawings show? How fast can I run if his drawings demonstrate that Edmund takes pleasure in giving pain? Perhaps his beauty distracts vulnerable young ladies before he sheaths his blade in them. I don't mind. There are a lot of topics, although some of the drawings are incomplete. Perhaps you would like to finish the bird. It already has a head, a body and feet. Feet, wings missing? Wing it. You're fiendishly clever, Edmund. But I will not be fooled. If you try to demonstrate that you enjoy pain, you will feel my boot against your throat. That would bring more pleasure than pain, my lady. Oh no! No, he's a bottom! No! But I'm the bottom! No! Yeah, my dreams got crushed. He's a Eugen. No. What do you mean? Are you saying that I do not have the strength to mount you effectively? Just that having you on top of me is always a pleasure. No, pain, no. I'll become a top for him. It's okay. Be the switch, Vina? Yeah, I think I'm gonna become a switch for him. What? I really like hardwood. Did you know how much of it there is on this estate? Ah, when he blushes, he's so cute. Pardon me? I was able to get a much better look at unusual designs. That's how I imagine him speaking right now. He's super nervous. Trapped? What do you mean? I tried to follow after you when you left, but the door closed and then locked behind you. On the positive side, by the time I was able to exit, I had memorized the design of the wainscoting. It is an interesting pattern. Did you know that there's wainscoting on the ceiling? Unfortunately, yes. However, I want to know more about how you were trapped. It was very strange. The door refused to open when I tried it. Oh. And once I had focused my attention entirely on the most delightful molding, I turned around and the door was wide open. I went out and you were nowhere to be seen, but then there you were. Did you run because you were attacked by the cap molding? It did look very suspicious, even if it is beautiful. Does that mean he's telling the truth about what happened to him? Yeah, probably. The house truly prevent him from coming after me when the choice to run was made for me? Cannot go any longer without knowing this. For some reason, the apple I had saved in my dress has disappeared, so... Apple? Where? Jane? I need an apple. I could see if there are some in the pantry in the manor. No need, the house still loves me. What? I'm very interested in hearing more about your thoughts on this house and how you managed to conceal an apple in that dress. Yeah. We're gonna become an apple magician. My thoughts on the house? Yes, this manor does not seem to be using the design I had suggested. So I was wondering if you knew of any good areas to visit. I've always enjoyed our debates about architecture. Well, that was because you enjoyed seeing me get so excited that I jumped higher than a house. Because a house cannot jump. They also have good chemistry though. I'm going to enjoy spending time with you, Jane. Edmund plans to spend time with me here? Why? I need to find more information. Are you here to solve mysteries? After all, what could be more mysterious than who is trying to kill Lady Jane? Though how the house has an endless supply of apples is also very suspicious. Perhaps Edmund is here to solve mysteries about myself or the house? Oh, I understand. Edmund has already proven that he is cunning and clever. Perhaps he is also an investigative genius. Perhaps Edmund is even the patron who saved me because he needed another investigative genius to help solve these mysteries. Be honest, Edmund. Are you here to solve mysteries or to investigate the dangers of wainscoting? Jane, you're as brilliant as ever. How did you know that I was here to solve mysteries and destroy problems? Destroy problems? Not solve problems. He said destroy. Nobody understands subtlety like I do. I am concerned about your focus on problems, though. You do not have a list, do you? A list? I usually just solve problems in my head. Then you're an investigative genius, too. I'm so flattered that you compare me to yourself. I've always dreamed of being as perceptive as you. It is as pleasing as seeing that I have improved my jokes enough to satisfy your sophisticated sense of humor. I know a couple things you can destroy. Of course, I appreciate your jokes. After all, no one could be more talented than either of us in either investigation or comedy. What? Did I read that right? Or whatever. Still, as brilliant as we both are, we will need to make maps and sketch out suspects. What would happen if we could not tell a suspicious piece of wainscoting from a suspicious dresser? I only hope that you are as good of an artist as you are an investigative genius. Do not worry, Jane. I will always be able to draw conclusions. I'm glad that I will be working with you, however. However, I do want to know something, Edmund. I would be happy to sketch you whenever you choose. What? No, I will not be distracted. Why exactly are you here? I'm here to make sure you get into no further trouble. The only way I will not get into further trouble is if I'm dead. Does this mean he plans to kill me? Or at least did you only get into trouble with me? Trouble with you? Are you planning to cause my problems to mount? No, I intend to cause perfectly innocent trouble. Trouble that does not involve mounting in any way. My mind is always making perfectly innocent plans. Ah, he's dirty. His mind is dirty and rotten. I like that. What sort of plans are you speaking of? Our plans. After all, we always love discussing our plans for the country together. Did you know that the wainscoting in the parlor was the first design? Edmund and I had plans for the country? What was our relationship to one another? The only people who plan together are people who are intimately involved. Was I an investigative genius? Did I serve as an aide to the crown? Was he my fiancé? Jane, are you alright? You seem lost in thought. Pardon me? Forgive me, but have you forgotten our past plans? Did your time in prison harm your memory? Edmund knows that I was in prison. This is an alarming thought for later, but I have an even more immediate concern. I cannot let anyone know I do not remember this terrible story, or even more importantly, that I am not actually Lady Jane. Edmund must never realize that I am not the Lady Jane that he once knew. He and the other men might end up pricking me with their swords if they learn that I am not the woman they want me to be. How can I subtly distract Edmund from his suspicions? Our plans make me dizzy. You are my best plan! I am truly? Not unless you're actually my page or not my terrible former fiancé, dear Edmund. However, that was probably not the right choice, but whatever. I am willing to flatter you until you are no longer suspicious of me. Thankfully, no one can provide subtle flattery like I can. Look out for my charm, Edmund. Of course, Edmund. Who needs plans when they have you? After all, how could anyone not be amazed by you and your brilliance? There are so many things to like about you. It is flattering beyond words to know you feel so kindly about me, Jane, even despite, well, I am overjoyed. Although perhaps you do not mind, perhaps you could tell me what you truly like about me. If I knew what you liked, I would do it even more frequently. He's so cute! There's so much about you to like that I barely know where to begin. So the first thing that comes to mind is yes, your skill at sword polishing. What? Yes, when it comes to sword polishing your sword, you are second to none. You must have the shiniest sword in all the land. Oh my god. Why are they making dick jokes the whole time? I have never known another man who polishes his sword as often as thoroughly as you do. Jane, no, please. No need for false modesty. All of our kingdom must know how firm your grip is upon your shaft. After all, you should whip it out at every opportunity. I think that might get me beheaded quite quickly. Oh, fuck, I love him so much. I know you would whip out your blade anytime a young maiden like me is menaced. I can't anymore. For instance, that naughty bush just happens to be particularly enraging. It is? Why? Look at it, being so lush and overgrown. However, everyone knows that naughty bushes often need a good whacking. So Prince Edmund, please prick my bush for me. Help! Am I dead? Is this what death is like? Go, Edmund, go. Keep on polishing and pricking. I think I have flattered enough that he will not think about sheathing his blade in me. Please, stop flattering him if he's gonna not sheath his blade in me. Oh, while I enjoy speaking with you, I'm exhausted from all that has happened to me. It has been so challenging to fight off both the wainscoting and my very real memories of being in prison. I cannot think of anything but my pain. Nothing, Wallace, nothing, all good. The terrible, terrible pain in my heart when I realized that I would never be again able to dance in this. Okay. You can sword dance, you can sword dance well. Oh, was it only Isel who was interested for sword dancing? If I'm wrong, I must stop Edmund's thoughts immediately. Not anymore, not after my deep, deep sorrow. You see, I feel the deepest sorrow at the thought of being pricked. No pricking, I would not even dream of pricking anything, let alone you. Constantly. That is very good to hear. Still, Jane, you hate dancing, so why would you mention sword? My pain, it has become even deeper. Forgive me. Oh, forgive me, I'm so sorry, Jane. I should have remembered all that you have suffered. Do not blame me, Edmund. No one could possibly know all the terror I have experienced. Oh, or all the pain I have suffered. Or the trials I have faced. Apples are not actually a full meal. That is not even considering the trial of being pulled into a terrible story that makes no sense. I should be weeping in rage. I truly regret all the pain you have experienced, all the cruelties you have endured. If there's anything I can do to help you, I'm sure you would do whatever you could to help me, Edmund. Though perhaps you can speak of something better than bitter memories? Especially since I do not remember these bitter memories. I would gladly do anything you ask me to. In truth, yes, Edmund, I'm grateful that after all that we have been through, we have reunited once again. However, I'm most grateful that you are once again Jane in all ways. Jane in all ways? What does that even mean? I was so worried that... Yes. What were you worried about, Edmund? Edmund, are you well? Yes, I am. More importantly, I was worried. I just hope that neither of us need to experience what we went through again in the future. I hope not. With luck, I can avoid further difficulties in the future. No matter how many bad romance novels I was foolish enough to read. Bad romance novel? Never mind. Just remember that I am definitely the Jane you have always known. How could Edmund not be convinced by my incredible display of subtlety? Now's my chance to be even more subtle and convince him to help me leave this house. If you like the Jane who you know I most definitely am, I have an even better suggestion. Once I am away from this house, I can continue being a perfectly normal Jane each and every day. Yes, I too am the Edmund you have always known, unless you want me to be a different Edmund, in which case... Wait. Away from this house? Jane, you know it will be some time before... Before what, Edmund? Before tea? Before the wainscoting eats us? Or do you mean before I can leave here? Jane, you're free to do as you wish here. I know this place might not be as you are used to, but if there's anything I can do to comfort you... I know you're trying to help, but do you know what would comfort me? Probably not me telling you a joke. Oh, what is the answer? On a hedgehog, the pricks are on the outside. Oh. That's not even... No, you cannot distract me with your comedic genius. Be honest, Edmund. Why can I not leave the house as I please? Jane, I have no more ways to persuade you. However, please remember that I promised you that you would not regret trusting me, even if your father... My father? Yes, your father and mother would both want. Why should I care what they want? After all, the beloved family of Jane has already demonstrated how much they care for her. Yes, your family has definitely shown much... Wait, what? By not helping when I needed them the most, and not leaving me to stay in a strange house. With a man who speaks of nothing but pricking. Is that how you see the situation? Why does my head hurt? Why does my heart hurt? Oh, Edmund, why did the clock fail to become a chef? Because he ran out of time. I do not know how much time I have to prove myself to you, Jane, but I promise I will do everything I can to be worthy of your trust. I trust that you can make me smile. I will do anything I can to bring joy in all ways, my lady. I do not care what it costs me. Why did I say that? Why did he say that? What is going on here? I need Edmund to leave so I can think. Shall we head back to the house? I'm truly exhausted and want nothing more than a cup of tea. I will be happy to arrange that. Surely there must be an unmolded tea bag somewhere in this place. Perhaps it is hiding in the baseboards? Or he could just ask a servant. However, if Edmund wishes to find the tea bag himself... Okay. Then I shall wish you luck on your adventure, Edmund. You can bring a dozen little cakes as well. I may even forget what pain is. Hello, Air! Sup? It's been a while. Thank you for the bits and welcome. I will do my best. The manners, wainscoting will hide nothing from you. Unfortunately, if Edmund looks there, all he shall find are apples. As long as he leaves, I can sacrifice some delicious tea cake. Oh. Just a little more subtle flattery should do it. How very brave and princely of you to search through the house's wainscoting. All those lovable maidens must adore a prince who can fetch them some tea. I'm not so sure about that, Jane. I have not always served lovable maidens as well as I would have liked. I served, does Edmund mean for dinner? Did I read cannibal romances in my past life? No, no cannibal romance. Edmund saying he has not always served lovable maidens must refer to something else, something that I must investigate later. So I will do as you ask me to, Jane. I want you to make yourself at home here, especially since, well, there has always been something haunting about you, Jane, and now that you are here, fit this place so perfectly. Is he trying to insult or compliment me? It is both. On the other hand, Edmund appears to think the house is beautiful. I really need to figure out how hairy, horse-like, or house-like the heroine is. Perhaps that might provide another clue for who is the male lead of this novel. You look exhausted, Jane. Let me brave this house for you. I'll find the little cakes of your dreams. Little cakes, here I come. Ah, he's so cute. So am I not supposed to follow after him? Thought you wished for a moment to think. Oh, is it time for one of our chats again? Did you not wish to speak with me? I thought you welcomed our conversations. It is pleasant to speak with you when you're not reminding me of my imminent doom. You did not speak all that long ago. Oh shit. Oh. Is it a cryptic message? I'm already so confused. That a cryptic message would not upset me further. Provide the message. Fine, I might have been curious about your thoughts. My thoughts? I do think I should be wary of the naughty bush. Who do you find the most attractive? What? Who do you find the most attractive? Why is the world going dark? Edmund! Edmund. Ah, so much like any romance novel heroine. You wish to choose the man who can literally give you the world. No! It's because he's cute. I did not choose Edmund because he's the highest ranking person around here. My reasons for finding him attractive are far more noble. That's all, then enlighten me. What is so attractive about the Crown Prince? He has the shiniest hair of all the people I've yet met. Even more importantly, his puns are amazing. Oh, sorry, you're right? Oh, I'm certainly flapping now. I'm not sure why you would be bothered by my choice. My lady, are you sure you have not been staring into the prince's reflected light for a little too long? Normally I would be offended. Suppose I do not need to worry though. If Edmund is truly like the sun, then he will eventually leave and I will recover. I need to only wait. I'm not Edmund, my lady. Though if you insist on puns, I will tell you that you should be more concerned about having the Sun Prince's future son. After all, he will be the sole heir. Seriously though, what was that? I asked you a question and you answered like people do in conversation. Wait, I wanna check this. All three parts happy. I thought something might have changed there. Most people in normal conversations do not have choices whispered in their ear. You did not like my musical indication of your remaining time? I have been told that my music is very unique. Why did you need to pressure me into a time limit anyway? I thought you were going to stop forcing my choices. I was not forcing your choice, I promise. I'm very impatient. I cannot wait very long to know such important information. Think it is important to know who I am attracted to? I'm trying to avoid being murdered. I do not have time to contemplate how gorgeous everyone here is. I must focus on the danger around me. Danger? Like the danger hiding inside these men's trousers? Oh my god. What are you talking about? Oh, you mean the security measures that I was taking on? No! Searching for ominous cushions? Is that what you were doing when you were looking over the men's trouser fronts? Okay, chill. I don't want to be called out like this. Oh my god. I'm very concerned about stuffing. Oh, that is a valid concern. Unfortunately, I could not find any cushions, no matter how hard I looked. So here I am, stuck with the potpourri horseman, the peeping hedgeman, and the human chandelier. So it seems. Can I just not just lock them all in a room and have them prick each other? Your ability to find solutions to things that were not problems until you suggested them is remarkable. Like my investigative skills? No, your investigative skills truly are works of genius. We have much more interesting conversations when we focus on helpful ways for me to avoid danger. Why ask me stressful questions? You are saying that if the question is focused on danger, well, who is the most dangerous in the house? Servant. Interesting. You suspect a servant? What have they done to earn your distrust? Well, if you're going to disagree with my answer, you should not have given me such a ridiculous question. Forgive me, my lady. I was only trying to be of service to you. Were you, truly? Only wanted you to examine the dangers you face. Then I shall accept your apology and tell you what my investigative genius has revealed about servant. Servants are always scheming to destroy the people they serve. It seems very unfair to a group of common-born people who must live by the whims of their cruel masters. Oh, I agree. I think it is... Hello, Raven! It's very unfair to write common-born servants as cruel screamers who want out to hurt their noble masters. Even so, many terrible noble write butlers as scheming murderers. I'm not sure where common-born maids learn their sword skills, but they are obviously terrifying in these stories. I'm sure that if you meet a maid in the house, they will be somewhat different. Does that mean the maid will not teach me how to prick people into submission? I will not be distracted. That's not the only reason I think that servant is highly dangerous. He said, "It is a beautiful hallway. You're welcome to stay in it as long as you like, so long as you do not mind what comes out of the wallpaper when you close your eyes." How could that not be suspicious? You did not think their words were honest yet witty? You do not understand. I do believe Cern was telling me the truth, and that terrifies me. What do you mean? Servant knows about the house and its dangers. That is not the only reason to be on guard around Servant. Servant also said, in which case, the secret of the house is that we barely have the wainscoting under control. Okay. I admit that any fear of wainscoting is a reasonable fear. Exactly. Knows where he sleeps and prepares my meals. You really believe Servant is that powerful and yet you plan to fight anyway? Maybe gorgeous, brilliant, and able to charm every object from cushions to wainscoting, but I will never give up. I am temporarily Lady Jane, and I will fight on the cushions. I do believe, my lady, that you can turn the story upside down. Thank you, ominous voice. That achievement justifies everything that I just experienced. Still, while I'm thankful for your support, I somehow feel worse than ever. I have no concrete evidence against them and no way to defend myself should they attack me. What could I even do? Ask the house for a supply of apples to use as ammo? Continue to respect the wainscoting. That might be a viable strategy. But what if I accidentally sold it? What happens to me if the house abandons me? My lady, life and death are two leaves of the same vine. To grow the leaf you want, you must first seed the vine. I appreciate your attempts at consolation. I would appreciate a murder weapon. Yeah, good idea. Does that mean that you're willing to kill any of the inhabitants of this house should they try to harm you? If I'm being truly honest, no. Yet that terrifies me because I do not believe that my enemy would hesitate to kill me. It is cruel to be trapped in a narrative beyond your control. I thank you for your understanding. There is something horrifying about being trapped within a character that a story is determined to destroy. I do not understand why someone would enjoy creating a character doomed to be destroyed. Unfortunately, there are those who believe that in order for themselves to win, someone else must lose. What a cruel and wrong way to see the world. Well, some people are cruel and wrong. What do you do when someone that terrible controls your fate? In the end, all anyone can do is make choices that reflect their values and decide which companions should join them on their journey. But what if one of those companions wishes to destroy me? Will you take responsibility? Will you save the villainess? Ah! We did it! We made it for the demo! Holy shit! My throat is dead, but I had a lot of fun. Yeah. Let's go! You guys should check them out. It was a pretty long game. This was just a demo. Just in time. Yeah, I really want to take a break before we go. But yeah, can wish this the game on Steam, join the Discord, or support them on Kickstarter. I'm gonna post the links. But yeah, thanks for watching.